Episode 23, the Fula
I
Podcast.
didn't tell you guys it's already rolling. So there's a little thing at the beginning. So welcome back, guys. Fula Podcast. What episode, Joe?
23.
23, the big 2-3.
The big 2-3.
Oh, 2-3. That's
It's getting close to
a good
25.
number. That's a good number. So we have our guest here again, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank
Camera
you.
two, right?
Thank you. Camera one.
That's two. This is two.
That one's one.
That's one.
Thanks for having me. Episode 23.
Mr. WGAF Radio.
Correct.
Introduce yourself. I don't know what you want to go as.
Go
Mr.
as.
WGAF
You
or-
can call me
Mr.
Joe.
W.
There you go.
Joe works.
I
Average
just don't know, you know.
There's all
Some
kinds
people
of
don't say
Joes.
their
I'm
name.
Joe. There's the
Yeah.
other Joe. There's
Yeah.
this Joe.
If I ever get into radio, I think my radio name would be Average Joe.
Average Joe?
Yeah,
Hey, isn't
that's
that
what
That's the movie Dodgeball. You
Yes.
watch it?
Of
exactly
course.
right? Average
course,
Joe.
yeah.
You can
I got
dodge
it.
a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's right. That's exactly it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's going to be my motto on air, too.
All right, so honestly, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So what I wanted to ask you, where'd you get this name from? I always wanted to know that WGAF. Where did that come from?
WGAF comes from one of the places I used to work at had an employee there who would talk a lot about things no one cared about. And, you know, kind of like hype himself up, showboat a little bit,
Okay.
gloat.
Light flex.
Yeah, more like a heavy flex, but yeah, let's call it light flex. Maybe you know,
Heavier than normal.
Let him off easy. Yeah,
I got you.
And every time he would talk, I would say WGF Radio was on. It'd be kind of like an inside joke between me and like one other person.
Okay.
Meaning like, who gives a fuck that this guy is saying these things?
Okay.
And that's kind of where it came from. And then
All
I
right.
realized like it sounds like the call letters of a radio station, like CJD, CJLO,
Yeah,
WGF.
yeah.
It sounds like it could be a radio station. So I was like, let me just call it WGF Radio.
So does the W and the G, does it stand for anything, or
Who
it's
gives
just
a fuck? That's it.
Okay, it's really just
It
that.
just means who gives a fuck. Yeah, that's literally all.
Hey, you know what though?
There is
It actually
no,
works.
yeah. There's no
I'm
other.
even looking at it like last night. I always do this
Yeah.
right before the
Yeah.
guest come.
You wanna get
You
informed.
recheck everything.
Yeah,
You really,
sure.
I'm looking. I'm like, what could this mean?
Yeah.
I go, it's not his name.
No.
W. I go,
It's not initials.
That's
No.
it.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
it really
initials.
just
You know
is,
what?
yeah.
So there you go. I got
Who
the.
gives a
It's an
fuck radio?
abbreviation for exactly.
And
Exactly, yeah.
where did that start? Like, where did you just wanted to?
Yeah, I just needed an
Talk
outlet.
shit, or?
No, I'm a relatively silly and stupid individual,
Okay.
and I needed like an outlet to
Express it.
to get it out into the world. And so I didn't want to do it. I started doing it on my personal page, and then I was like, better to just like
Yeah,
Separate
for
it?
sure.
separate it. And I didn't
100%.
want like, you know, certain people, maybe members of your family or like colleagues to see that side of you.
Yeah.
So I was
Some
like,
people,
keep
yeah,
it
you're right.
distinct.
They like you keep the work out of it just because some people
Yeah.
see that and they're like,
Exactly.
get offended, like not offended,
Well,
but like
they just
give a
they see
different look
you
of,
differently. They're like,
yeah.
I didn't know he was that kind of person.
Yeah.
They would like, you
And
know,
they could
talk
even
that way or
judge
say
you
certain
differently
things.
and shit
Exactly.
after. Yeah, you're
So I
right.
had them all on my personal page, all these videos initially, and then when and my page was private, so I knew who was following me, and then I wiped them completely. Like I went public and I erased all my videos. I was like, I don't want anyone to see this.
It's on your personal page, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want anyone to see me doing these things. Like I don't
Okay.
want my certain people to know that I behave this way. And it's like nothing crazy. It's what you
Oh.
see now.
No,
on my
you're not
page.
doing anything stupid.
No, I
like,
know. It's just because like I had a
You don't wanna-
complex. I just didn't want people to think I was like, you know, absurd all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Because then people just don't take you seriously anymore. After
course.
a while,
It's
right?
even social media, right? It doesn't help. They see you
Yeah.
do one thing, like let's say they'll see me post a car, like I don't know, a picture with a Ferrari.
Yeah.
They think you have a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Like it's always like
some people just don't digest the material. well.
exactly. They
That's
don't
what it
think
is.
they don't get it. Like it's
Yeah.
a skit or like it's
Yeah.
he's trying to
Yeah.
express
Or
himself.
they'll
Yeah.
get offended.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
that's
created the
forget it.
handle
That's
just to have
forget it.
like, you know, it's gonna happen here, and then I can kind of see who's
Makes
following
sense.
me and that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's it.
And let's say like why radio? That too I always want to
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
radio? Is it because you always wanted to like yeah?
Yeah, my dream, I guess, in university and whatever was always to go on radio. When I was in high school, towards my last year there, I would go do the announcements like every
yeah?
morning and every afternoon. Yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
would
started
start
young from having that
Yeah, I would-
announcer type. Okay.
Yeah, I would have a blast being on the mic.
You have the voice for it though.
Oh, he does.
You know,
He does.
I was having a conversation with my wife the other day about that. I don't think anybody. Well, no. Some people have the voice, like the
Yeah.
movie guys.
Like
You
Andrew
know?
Carter
Oh,
has
yeah,
the voice.
that's
Yeah,
forget
Andrew
it.
Carter. He's
Yeah.
got the voice.
Coming
for sure.
live.
Aaron Rand.
Da-da-da-da.
He has the
Exactly.
voice,
The
yeah.
CJD has a
Oceans.
voice. Then at the same time, it's like, take a random radio host. After like 2-3 years of listening to this guy, it just becomes synonymous.
Yeah.
His voice becomes synonymous with radio. So you kind of feel like, oh, he's got the voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But any average person can
It's-
be on the radio.
I think what he's saying is that some people have voices. I don't
They
want to be
do.
rude, annoying voices.
That's true. That's true.
so they can't be
Yeah.
radio guys.
Yeah.
Like
No,
you
but
know,
for
the-
example, like someone who's never been on the radio before,
Yeah.
such as myself.
Yeah,
My voice is not for radio.
That's what you think. But if you start talking on the radio after a while, people will be like, man, this guy's got a radio voice.
I got feedback that we both have radio voices.
I don't know. I listen to my voice while editing, and I'm like, wow.
Like hearing your own voice is always it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yes,
you're like, I can't believe I sound this way.
When we
but
first started,
like Morgan Freeman, let's say.
Oh yeah,
okay, well that's the voice of a god.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like some people just have the voice.
Yes.
Like you put it right away, and like it just works.
100%.
Like you don't have to listen to it for 4 years. You don't have to listen to it for 3 hours.
I watch anything with his commercial, and I just feel like doing whatever he's doing, buying whatever he's buying.
Even the guy of Allstate. You know, the insurance thing?
I can't think of
it. Oh, no, the other, the big black guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's his name?
You've been in an accident.
I know what you mean.
Allstate. You're like,
I can't think of it right now.
Jesus!
He puts you on the spot.
But yeah, for sure, some people like, you know, there's like those standards of beauty. There's like beautiful people in the world.
Yeah,
there's also people who have like beautiful amazing voices.
It's even the personality that comes around with it. It's hard to just like keep conversation. Just keep conversation. Some people are just hard to deal with too. Like you talk to them and they're just like mute.
Yeah,
it's hard.
You're not getting anything out of them.
It's really
anxiety could be a factor, or
but that's where the radio comes from. I just wanted to.
So it's not like you were going towards like doing a radio show or anything like that.
No, it was just like I knew I wanted to do podcasts, and I had started, and then I kind of just hit the brakes on that, and I know that that's where it's gonna head. You know, like I want to go into like announcing. I want to go into radio. I want to go into that eventually. And so I just figured, like, just call it radio. It's like, and the call letters sound like a radio.
Yeah,
so it just makes sense.
True. Yeah, like, definitely sounds like.
Yeah,
for the like tune into like 84.5.
Yes, exactly. All I need is a frequency, and it's gonna like be like full radio, full pin.
I wonder how complicated it'd be to get a frequency on the FM radio.
I don't think it's that hard. It's just I think your distance is probably gonna be limited. You know, like you can probably broadcast. Yeah.
You don't need no like license or anything.
Yes, you do need a license to broadcast.
But also, there's a system that the antenna that shoots out the signal, right?
Like if I have like, for example, like I can have like a unit box here that could broadcast it, but it's
probably go like 2 kilometers, let's say.
Like I do volunteer at Concordia radio station, and they're 1690 AM, and like I can't catch it at home.
It goes a certain distance.
So it's not that far.
It's campus radio.
It's not town.
Yeah, it'll catch if you like go like, hey, whatever, Alexa or hey Google, like tune into the station because it's online.
It's the internet, right.
But that actually makes it a lot easier.
That's true. Actually,
yeah, you can tune into anything like.
But in your car,
internet,
well, even with the app, let's say, with an app.
Yeah, with an app, because online for sure. But like through a frequency, through like radio waves, it even reach.
So they do it through radio waves and through internet. Because I never listened to the radio on internet.
Now radio like
I think it's converted digitally into.
Well, now they're just when they're broadcasting, it's going through their box first, and then that's just being plugged into the network online. So it's like you can stream from around the world. It's crazy. That's how we listen to radio at home now. My wife and I, we're just like, hey Google, tune in.
So you listen to the radio all the time?
Yeah, I will listen to it at home. Yeah.
I never listen to the radio.
You Andrew Carter fan?
That's so rare.
Well, yeah.
He kills it, eh?
He does.
Andrew Carter's which...
CJD.
And Aaron Rand.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Listen to them all the time. I know my buddy Joey is on that.
Fury.
Yeah. You know too?
Yeah, he came to VMC.
For real?
Yeah, where we went to school together.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. I used to volunteer at the radio station at CJD, Shome, and Virgin. And Joe.
In the same building, I think, right?
They're all in the same. Yeah.
And I used to run into Joe a few times,
He's honestly really good, like TSN Sports.
Yeah.
Amazing,
man. He's been doing it his whole life, that guy.
I know.
Joe, it's his thing, yeah.
Well, I remember, when did I meet? I met him in like college time. Vanny went together, and he was already starting to get into it, but I know that's what he was studying for, but I didn't think he was, but like, you think someone's gonna end up like, nowadays, they're gonna end up on like TV or something like that. Yeah. But him on the radio, like the team, like you guys were saying,
team man.
They're really good. Like I would just be listening to hockey or like on the way home, before COVID and stuff. Yeah. I would listen to just that. Let's say the hockey stuff. They're talking about hockey all the time.
But it comes naturally to him.
Very good, honestly. Yeah. It's amazing.
Some people have it.
Some people have it.
Like you said,
natural skill. Like what it is.
But you got to build it.
Or that.
Yeah. Well, go listen. I guess. I'm sure go listen to our podcast, the first one, and it's probably.
Yeah, my first podcast was terrible.
Oof.
Stunk. It was so bad. There was like no flow. It was just like I would ask questions. The person would answer, and I wouldn't even engage on the answer. I would just go to the next question. There'd be no dialogue at all.
It's practice. It's like anything else you do in life.
Yes.
Oh yes. That's for sure.
First time you do it, you're gonna be like going to the gym. Let's say, for example,
anything, driving.
The first 5-6 times you go to the gym, you're gonna be like, I don't want to come here no more. Once I get into that routine,
it was more like you said. Yeah, the flowing was hard to. It was hard to do. It's just some people.
Keep it up.
Like I said, some people they're not used to being interviewed or something.
It's hard.
It's hard to keep, even for yourself to be interesting in them. Yeah. Let's say like our guest that we had last week, Kickfit. Yeah. You're selling yourself, right? In the end, because he has his own business, his own thing.
Yeah.
So you gotta, it must be nerve-wracking too.
It is nerve-wracking.
Like we've been on one podcast, someone else's podcast. Jofo.
Oh, nice.
And that's it.
So they were
like
that was like
it was a funny one. They're funny guys. You ever watch them? You ever see?
Yeah. I'm in talks with them. I'm gonna try to hopefully.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
in
funny
talks.
guys.
I mean, like I've reached out to them. We've DM'd.
Oh, they're nice guys.
Yeah,
they
they're
seem
awesome.
really nice guys.
They're hilarious.
Actually, for you that would be funny.
I would try.
That
I'm
would
gonna
be
whatever. I'll see
pretty
if they're
funny.
down. Yeah, I would
That would
try.
be pretty
Hammered and
funny.
shit. It's like
Because they're very like I don't know if you do comedians well and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're very like Joey Diaz-y.
Oh yeah.
They're very like that grungy.
Cool.
Yeah,
Comes to growth and
yeah,
shit.
I'm fine with that.
amazing.
Like,
So then you're gonna have fun.
Do like low fucking
Yeah. Okay.
Like giving you low blows.
They seem
like,
like really- they seem like
type of
really
jokes and
chill
shit.
guys.
Yeah,
they're good and they're quick though. Even one of the is it A-Trax his name on Instagram. Anyways, he's quick man on the jokes there.
Yeah.
The guy, the buddy on the left there.
Yeah.
He's quick with jokes. He just
Okay,
comes
okay.
up with oh man.
I love that. I
But
love
think
like
he's a
some
comedian.
banter,
It's alright,
quick
yeah.
banter. Like
I
fast,
think he's
yeah.
a comedian though. If I
Maybe.
remember correctly,
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he's a
I'm gonna
comedian.
reach out to him. I'll see if,
that's why
if I can do something with him.
Honestly, it would be pretty funny. I wanted to ask you too, also, because I saw a shout out to Martelli's Kitchen.
I love him.
He posted a picture this week. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah.
Your logo of the garbage.
In a garbage can, yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask him. I go, what's this logo? Where
Yeah.
did it come from?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what
Good
I-
question. Honestly,
Who gives a fuck type of thing in the garbage? Or?
well, it's. I'm not taking myself too seriously, right? Like you see that
Oh, yeah,
icon,
yeah.
you think it's garbage icon. It's to throw out trash, and it's a free icon. More importantly,
For real?
yeah, it's a free icon. It's not like there's no trademark on this icon. It's a universal
Okay.
garbage icon here and anywhere around the world.
Okay.
It just means like dispose of your garbage here. So it's just like it's to indicate that like this is not a serious news network. It's just a
Yeah.
funny whatever stupid
Well, yeah, I think
Instagram thing.
also in your Instagram you have like don't take yourself too seriously.
Exactly.
Would it be, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That was
It's
like
just to
a
indicate
cool-
that. It's a stupid icon to indicate that like, I'm not doing this like seriously. I'm just doing
Well, you're doing it seriously, but
Yes.
Top
It's
speaking
to make
about,
people laugh.
Yeah, of course.
It's to like, get a laugh and, brighten your day a little bit. It's not to be anything else.
When you started the Instagram page,
Yeah.
Was the goal always to post like short videos, like those 30, 40? Well, the max I think is a minute, right?
Now
You
it's
do
a
all-
minute, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Was the goal always to do like those type of videos?
Like
Yeah.
skits, you're saying?
Yeah, like what he
Okay.
does, like
What he does, yeah, basically.
like we do with the shrimps and the video like that, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, it was always the idea is always to do like super quick, like
Videos.
one-offs.
Okay.
And then it kind of developed. I was like, how can I turn this character into like a bit more of like a reporter kind of thing?
Like a long format.
Yeah, a long format. So I came up with the interviews, like the mock inside look things.
Yep.
And then
That's what they're called, right? Inside look?
inside looks,
Inside
yeah. But
look.
the idea is always like I do kind of like have a like the inside looks are a lot of fun. I love doing them because it gets me to meet new people for sure. But doing the fast one-offs is probably where I come up with like my quickest, fastest material.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
just like like I'll be sitting here, I'll look at a lemon, I'll be like, oh, it'd be funny if I did this, and I'll just bust it out and do it.
Honestly, sometimes that's the best content.
I agree. I feel like that's the best stuff.
Sometimes when you're
Improv.
when you're too organized, like
Yeah.
getting back to what we were saying about our first podcast. Remember
Yeah,
our first
yeah,
podcast? Me
yeah.
and Joe had a list, literally a page, like on our notes, full. What we have to say. What's next?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Literally now, it's like
You-
some people.
I have no computer in front of me right now.
Usually has his
Okay,
computer.
you used to, okay. Yeah,
Usually has his
gotcha.
computer.
Yeah.
Usually I have a computer.
Yeah.
I just write down little points now.
Yeah.
Just because I want to remember
Yeah.
because I'm like, shit, I want to ask that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But or else, it just, like you said, free
Yes.
flows. Oh, man, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
For
It's a
sure.
different,
I feel like your best material. I feel like your most authentic reaction to something happens when you thought of it on the spot.
Exactly.
Because when you like, let's say I have to do a take 2 or 3 times, I feel like as my takes progress, it won't always get better. Sometimes it'll get worse.
It gets generic type of
Yeah,
thing.
well, it's because
like,
you can tell that like I'm
You're over it a
rehearsing
little
it.
bit.
Like
Exactly.
it's coming
You're
out
trying to make it perfect.
rehearsed. It's not coming out like on the
Natural.
fly. Yeah, so like the small like changes in your face and the movements in your eyes, like now you're scripting that and it's
yeah,
the
you know
camera
how to
reads
do this.
that.
Yeah, and you
know?
know how to do this and that now because
Yeah.
you're like, oh
So,
shit, the
yeah.
last time I did this.
I improvise like 95% of what I do.
I think that's the
improvise.
And that's
best,
where it comes
honestly.
out the best.
Yeah.
And you could
Yeah.
tell when like something was done once or even
Yeah.
like I was watching your Inside Looks. I watched all of them, but the one that clicked to me the most that I love is the
Yeah.
Maverick one, the barbershop.
Oh man, that was so much fun.
The Maverick.
That was
barbershop.
so much
By the
fun.
way,
I
my
had a blast.
cousin works there.
Does he?
Another connection, Michael, the tall one,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
Oh yeah, you guys do look similar. Why? That's crazy.
That's it.
Wow,
that's it.
no kidding.
So
Okay.
when you did that one,
Good to
honestly, I was watching it with my girlfriend. I was
Oh, I had a blast.
crying when you were like,
These guys guys are awesome, man.
So only Matthews work here. I was crying. What's on the floor?
They're such like these guys have such a great sense of humor.
Yeah, they're so chill.
Oh
It's
my
awesome.
God,
And
yeah.
also their deadpan, like their like keep a straight face is also really good.
But they're like that. They're those type of people too.
Yeah,
You
with them,
you,
when
you
I-
knew them like in the
I
past.
had I used to go to them when they were at Pasquale.
Okay,
So,
me,
like,
me
years
too.
back.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, my
So,
cousin was there too.
That's where I met, and I used to work with Giancarlo's girlfriend like years ago at the video
Oh,
store.
okay.
Okay.
So
So you know Giancarlo?
I know Giancarlo. He's my barber, and I met Matt through going to Giancarlo. And every time I'm there, like we have like a quick banter, quick wit, but like nobody cracks a smile. It's all about like what
but
stupid
low-key,
thing.
they're like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
They're
you
like that.
just say the stupidest things. Like I walk in, I'm
They
like,
make
Matt,
me
like how's your
cry.
baseball
Yeah, they're
game?
awesome
You know?
as fuck.
And I know he
Super
doesn't play.
cool.
Like just like it's just too. Who can get the other one to crack first?
The best is I'm there. I'm like getting my haircut, and they're just ripping each other back and
Yeah,
forth, and
yeah,
everyone's
it's
like,
amazing.
But it's awesome because their personality is what gives the shop
Yes.
like
100%.
The shop life.
life and like
Yeah.
also like that warm feeling when you go
Yes.
inside, like you feel like
Yeah.
like you know
I
like
don't know. I feel like
I like coming to
crazy.
this place
Yeah.
to cut my hair, you know,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
like I've been to
I
different
love that.
barbers
Yeah.
and different places before that.
Yeah.
Not that it's.
I changed barber like systematically up until I met Giancarlo.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then-
changing
I
barber
believe it.
And then
systematically.
you just follow where they
Yeah,
go.
I'll just- alright, I'll go here, I'll go here, I'll go
people.
here.
That's what I find. They're
Yeah.
comfortable. Everyone in
Yeah.
that place is comfortable. Even with the new guy that works there now.
Yeah, he's cool.
Frank,
Frank,
yeah.
too,
There's
Frank.
two. I know Frank too. I know them
Yeah.
too. I used to work with my Guzo. So
Crazy.
What the fuck, what a
but
small
like
world, man. It's
the
crazy.
close knit, like these guys, you could tell like they're all friends. They bring a nice.
I know it's crazy.
Atmosphere,
Yeah, it's a
you
family
feel a
there.
vibe,
Yeah.
a cool
Yeah.
Like I go there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I go there with my father.
Nice.
I don't go cut
That's
his hair.
cool.
Go cut my hair with my cousin or whatever. I go with my
Yeah.
father every time.
That's cool.
And I don't know. Do you see my dad? Hey, what's up? You know,
Yeah,
like everyone
yeah.
is always.
And they're respectable guys,
that's
and they
for
respect
sure.
you.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I knew
That's awesome.
Matt.
Love going there.
I used to work with Matt at Guzo too back in the day.
Oh, Matt used to work
yeah.
at Guzo?
Yeah, well, man, we're 15, 16.
Nice.
So I known him from that. And then I used to cut. Actually, fun fact, if Matt's listening, I used to cut my hair.
Plug for Maverick.
Shout out to Maverick Barbershop on Saint Laurent.
I used to cut my hair in his grandmother's basement. Was it his grandmother or his basement? I don't remember. One or
No
the other.
kidding.
Yeah, I used to start with there. Then after Michael wasn't a barber yet.
No.
So then I used to go with him to Pasquale, whatever. Then my cousin Michael got into barbershop, so I told him I have to go. I'm going with my cousin,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But then after he opened up his barbershop, then my
Yeah.
cousin went there. Oh, I was so happy that like,
Yeah.
All
everything,
synced up
yeah.
together,
Yeah,
like,
it all just
everything-
lined up.
And the nicest guys, because I knew
Yeah.
Giancarlo. I didn't know Giancarlo before that. I knew him
Super nice guy.
from Pasquale, like
barbershop,
you know, and he was always, hey, Max, what's up? Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
always super nice
Really?
guy. And
Yeah,
he's still
nice
like that.
guys.
He's still
Yeah.
like that. They're all like that.
It's
Yeah.
sick.
And
they're
that's
down,
why.
you know what it is? They're down to earth. They're not
They
full
are.
of themselves.
No,
That's
not
what
at
I
all.
love.
Not
They're not
at
like
all.
on top
Super
of the
chill.
world. They're just
Yeah.
super chill dudes.
And all of them are like that. They're all
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah.
they'll say hi to each person that walks
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
bye to each person that walks out.
Yeah, really nice guys.
They're not like when you walk in, they don't look at you like, who are you?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate that feeling.
No,
I
yeah.
can't stand that.
Like elite.
That's what I'm telling you. Like
And
when
where
you
you
go
used to
there,
be
you
other
feel like
places.
it's.
Yeah, you're welcome right
Yeah, you
away.
walk in, you're like, yo, what's
Yeah.
up, guys? Everyone's like, what's up, what's up? You sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, and you
Everyone's,
mind your own
talking
business.
to you
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit, like,
A really
just
nice
chill
place.
vibes.
But getting back to that, that was like what the videos.
yeah, I had a
you
blast.
made me cry.
I had a
I
blast.
was crying.
That was my first, I think, duo where I had like two guys,
Talking to
yeah.
two guys in
It
one video. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at. Yeah, that probably was.
I
Yeah.
don't think I did one before that, but yeah, it was interesting because usually it's just me one on
Is it
one. So I
harder
was like,
with two people? Or?
it's just because you want to make sure they have their chance to talk and like be like featured in the video, right? So I made myself in the middle because I wanted it to be awkward that I'm just passing the mic like this over and over, like it's like an unnatural way of doing an interview, but it was a blast. The outtakes in that video was like, oh my god, I think I filmed for like 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I got it down to like an 8 or 9 minute video or something like that.
Holy
It's on YouTube or it's on.
Both.
I never watched it. I'm not gonna
Both.
lie. to
You didn't
but-
watch
That's
it?
fine. No, it's okay. It's on.
Oh my god, you're gonna cry.
It's
You're
definitely
gonna
on Instagram. I think it's also on YouTube.
I know it's on Instagram. That's right.
It's like Instagram live video.
Yeah.
No, it's
Not live. What's it
IGTV.
called? IGTV.
IGTV, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, me too. I will see that.
Yeah,
I will
It's
see
under. I
that.
believe it's under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's like
I'm
2
gonna
hours
check
of
it
us
out.
filming because
Wow.
there's so many
I'm gonna check it
laughs.
Oh, for sure. You guys
Yeah.
must have stopped
Oh
so
my
many
god, we were
times. I don't know.
dying of
Check it
laughter.
out.
I thought you watched it.
No, I didn't see
Oh
it
my
yet.
god, you're gonna
Yeah,
cry.
It was
I'll
fun.
watch
It was
it.
really good.
Because it was at the point where they had the other guy that was reading named Matthew.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's like, you only
Oh,
hire
Matthew.
Matthews
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's true.
Because he's like,
I've
Sir
heard
Carl's
that.
like, there's Matthew, there's myself, there's Mike, and there's Matthew. And then I was like trying to misinterpret what he. My whole shtick is that I misinterpret.
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
he's
you're
saying.
acting.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah, you're acting stupid
Yeah,
type
stupid.
of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
catching something that like could grab attention, just making fun of it, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All, yeah.
let's say like that. Let's use that as an example.
Yeah.
Did you have, it's like almost semi-script, like I was saying, that you have points, or you just went in and you just
the only thing I knew I wanted to do was take his clipper and stick it to the mic.
Dude, that was hilarious.
That's what I wanted to do.
He's like, you know, what do you think? You know what you hear the whole time when you're cutting your hair? He's like,
it's like buzzing against the mic. That's the only thing I knew I wanted to do.
That was good.
Everything else, I was just like, let's just see where this goes. Yeah, because like I said, the best reaction is going to be like, they're going to say something. I have no idea what they're going to say. And I'm going to take it and bring it to like left field, you know?
Yeah.
And then we'll see how they react to that. And it just becomes like improv.
Yeah.
I feel that's the best dynamic
you
can get.
Yeah, normally the best. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Okay, so that's how it's done.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I thought it was, like I thought it was not scripted, but like you had like an outline type of thing. Like
maybe one or two questions per interview, I think.
Or
like,
maybe
definitely ask
the place
this.
you're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Make this joke, like get this line in, and then the rest just like see where it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so let's get into that character that you have on all these videos. Is that I remember seeing a video where you posted a story. Mm-hmm. I remember, and you said you originally got that from your girlfriend. You used to do it to your girlfriend.
Yeah, my wife.
See, I watched this shit.
Yes,
I'm actually.
You're good. You're good. Dude does his homework. You're good. I had done the voice in the car driving with my then girlfriend.
Okay.
And she just used to find it hilarious. Because it was just me being stupid and reacting to like what, like, you know, people watching, watching people and like you're acting at this guy, you're stuck in traffic, you're reacting to this, and I would do it in that voice, and she would just get a real kick out of it. And then I eventually thought, okay, let me post my first video on Instagram doing this voice, and then other people got a kick out of it, and then it just kind of grew from there. People just really.
Okay, so it started just by a voice you had. It was like a voice that you used to do.
It was something I saw on. It stems a little bit from Family Guy.
Okay.
There was an episode where they made a joke about like European guys. They didn't say where they're from in Europe. They just said European guys, and like they were talking with like they were speaking English, but like it didn't sound right. You know, like their verb tenses were off.
Is it the dark guys?
They're like
two characters. They're like long hair.
Yeah, they're like
surfers.
Yeah, they're like a little orange looking. They're kind of you don't know where they're from. You know? And like they're trying to be American and it's not working out. You know? And I was just like, I love that the accent. You have no idea where it's from.
You don't know where they are. You don't know where they're from. Like you said, they have like blonde hair, but they're dark skin.
Yeah.
And they have
like a mixture
that.
of just a couple races.
You're just just different parts of Europe, and the accent was all over the place. And I was like, this is hilarious. It's like someone who's trying really hard to be like to pass as like Canadian or American or whatever, but it's not working. You know, that's where the humor comes from.
That's the voice stems from.
That's where it comes from.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yo, now that you said it, like I have those two.
Now you can picture it, eh? Yeah. You can find that clip, I think, still.
With
the Family Guy one, pretty sure.
Oh man, Family Guy. That's another. That's hilarious.
That's kind of where it was born, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so you elaborated. So then where did it come from? Like, say you said, I'm going to do interviews with this character, not like in my own voice, and then let's say do skits with that character type of thing.
I had done, so basically I had set up my mic in my kitchen, and I had said, this was like a couple months ago, and I said, if anyone wants to, I want to start doing interviews, whatever, but I had meant like this.
Okay, I'm going to ask you after go.
Yeah,
sorry.
No,
I don't want to cut you.
Yeah, I had meant like doing a podcast or whatever, like let's just have some fun.
So you started off, okay, so now that you said, you started off like formatting as a podcast?
I had started off formatting as a podcast and inviting people.
Skits or anything like that first?
No.
You see, I don't know the beginning. I met you, like I started following you later on when I saw like Maverick and stuff like that. That's when I started. So that's why I'm asking the beginning.
Started in the beginning. It was skits like the 1 minute
little
stuff.
Skits. Yeah. Okay.
And then I was like, what else can I do with this character, or what else can I do with the brand? Let's say not specifically the character, just what else can I do? So I was like, if I'm looking to interview people, actually I had done that in my regular voice. This request. So I was like, if anyone knows, I posted if anybody knows anybody that wants to interview or promote their product, and I was like, okay, let me know. And then my wife's cousin was like, he likes to barbecue, like Texas barbecue, so he smokes like brisket and stuff. Yeah, he's really great. And he said,
you can shout him out if you want.
Oh yeah, well his name is Ricky. His Instagram. He's not really Instagram active, but he's
too busy smoking those.
He's too busy smoking those fat pieces of meat.
That brisket,
his brisket is by far the best I've had.
Texas style,
Texas style barbecue.
Me too.
He smokes it for like 10 to 12 hours, if not more.
Be good. It's gotta.
He puts his heart and soul into this.
Oh, there you know.
I love that.
Yeah,
you know.
And like I've been trying actively for the last like year and a half to convince him to like open a catering service or a restaurant, because I've had other restaurants in Montreal that do it, and it just does not compare to this guy's thing.
Apparently Montreal
doesn't. Sorry.
Apparently there's a restaurant. It's called Black Strap.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Haven't eaten it though.
On Center, Wellington, I think.
Okay.
Downtown there.
Yeah.
Haven't tried it yet, but apparently
the
barbecue there.
Texas barbecue.
It's like a shithole in the wall.
Well, usually those are the best places, honestly.
The thing is probably like 20 feet by like 20 feet. Like,
There's
I
just
think there's like
tables
two
or
tables inside.
Okay, sit down
It's
and
more
you
like
take
taken
out,
out,
yeah,
yeah.
you walk out with it.
But apparently the food,
Is amazing?
like Texas style barbecue, whatever,
Yeah.
is insane.
Oh yeah.
I'll try
I'll
it.
have to try one.
I've
day.
tried
that's
a few
it,
of
yeah.
these places because even Ricky tells me to go. Like, look at his name is Ricky. He tells me to go, like, try this place. He brings me a few places, but like
They can't compare.
nothing compares to his. And I don't want to tell him that just to like hype him up
Yeah,
and like,
that's
whatever.
too,
But nothing compares to his barbecue. It's just amazing. He knows what he's doing. He's
Some
done his
people are
research.
like great cooks and this and that, and they don't even know it. Like,
Yeah.
like.
I can
I
talk
think
about
it's just
food
average.
hours.
Oh
man.
yeah, me too. Us too. Well,
I think we have more podcasts talking about food than we actually have about cars.
Yeah. So he was my first interview, basically. He had said, I have I'm smoking this weekend if you want to come interview me. And I was like, on the way there with my wife, I was like, do I do the voice? Do I do it myself? What do I do? And then I got there and I took the mic out and I was like, nah, I have to do it with the voice. There's so much to misinterpret here. There's so much happening that this character would
sure.
like misunderstand
For sure,
everything.
it's
you know?
true.
Like, he doesn't know
Yeah.
what's the barbecue? What's the hot box? What's the difference? What's the meat? Like, how long are you out here for? Are you out
Yeah,
here
you
for
could
days? Like, what do you
have
do?
a lot of
You know?
content,
There's
yeah.
a lot of
For
content.
days.
Yeah. So I was just like, I have to do it in the voice. And then that was my first one. And then it just took off.
So, and you said he was your friend, or it's a family?
He's my wife's cousin.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Family member.
Yeah.
Did he know this voice before?
He had seen the voice.
He just shows up with his voice.
He
Like,
had
oh,
seen
what
the voice. His deadpan is probably one of the best ones I've
Oh,
seen.
yeah?
Fuck, he was so good. Like, I would break because he would keep such a straight face of like irritation at my questions that like I couldn't.
I love
make
that when
composure.
you're
Oh my
doing
God.
that and the people are getting like look like they're getting nervous.
Yes, that's what I want. I want the people to look like they're getting irritated with me. You know?
Uncomfortable,
And he
don't
did
feel
it.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, and he did it remarkably well. So I broke. Like he killed me. The
Oh,
laughs
okay,
we
you
had in that
broke.
video. Yeah, I broke.
Oh shit!
Oh my
Okay.
God, yeah, it was.
Couldn't keep it straight.
Yeah, him and Barry Stello, the
Barstello,
yeah,
okay, the
Piero
bar,
owns
the-
Barstello,
the-
yeah,
the cafe.
yeah, him too. He can keep a straight face like nobody else.
Oh, yeah?
it's very
He's a
impressive.
poker face, the guy.
Oh my God, I would never want to play poker face. With that guy.
For real?
He gives you nothing.
I've been there a couple of times. I know what you're talking about. but I
Dude,
don't-
no, you can't tell if he's happy, angry, like upset, tired. Zero. He's just like nothing. You get nothing from him.
Oh, yeah?
It's brilliant. Yeah, it's really
Fuck,
something.
that's like a.
Yo, it's
It's a crazy skill to
Yeah,
have.
it's
man.
a good skill to have though.
Because then you
when
can
you're negotiating or something with people, man,
yeah.
you can throw people off
But also
guard.
you can
and,
you can have fun with people too that way.
course.
You can like fucking
Well, for sure.
lead them on. You can mess around. Like there's a lot you can do.
and then when people are watching, they're like, "Is this
Yeah.
guy
Is he
pissed?
serious
or is he
or is he
happy,
fucking
or is he
with
gonna
me,
break
or-
his face?" Like, what's
I
he gonna
love
do?
that. I love that.
Is he about to turn around and stab me?
Yeah,
Or-
you have no idea. You have no idea with Piero.
Oh, that's good.
So,
I didn't know
yeah.
he did one with those guys too.
With Piero, yeah, and he was on board right away.
He's by
Really nice
himself
guy.
with that business.
No, he runs it with his name is John and his Instagram is Chum something.
Okay, because I've seen.
Yeah,
that guy.
they
Is he
operate
younger?
together. Yeah,
He's the
I'm
younger
pretty
one,
sure
right?
he's close to our age. Actually.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah,
that's how I know. That's who I've seen.
Yeah, Chum's our age, I think.
That's who I've seen. Yeah, okay. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And I know there's an older guy when I used to go sometimes. I remember I used to go and see an older
Yeah,
guy. And
really
now
nice
that you're
guy.
saying straight
Super nice
face.
dude.
Yeah, he's nice, but
Yeah.
you're right. He has a,
Yeah,
a straight face.
yeah. Piero's face is
yeah,
something
yeah,
else
it's
for
true.
sure.
It's true.
So that's just where it
Um,
came from. Yeah,
On the Instagram page.
yeah,
I know we're going back to the Instagram page, but
yeah.
what's kind of like, what are you thinking you're gonna bring it next?
So my idea was because right now I reach out to people and they know that it's a character and they know or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're aware that it's a skit. My idea this summer, and we're really looking forward to doing this, was to go to like games, like impact games, or like
random people?
outside the stadium and do
That
random
would be
people that
good.
have no idea.
Yeah, that would be
this is
good.
a
That would
character.
be really
Like
good for
nightclubs and
YouTube.
stuff.
Yeah, nightclubs, just like being like on the street,
Fucking
like
with
WGAF,
people.
exactly,
Yeah.
on the street with people who have no clue.
Did you know there's people that do that like on YouTube? It's like
Yo, there was
Yeah,
one I
for
saw on
sure.
YouTube. That guy
Stupid,
made
but, like,
me
stupid.
cry.
There's
He was
some
on
people that are
Saint
so
Laurent.
bad.
Oh, it was hilarious.
There
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
was this
Everyone?
guy. There was
Zealous.
you guys
Zealous
know
TV.
Exactly.
you know Bilal on Shom.
I've heard of this
He's
name.
a radio host, Bilal Butt. He's on Shom. He's I think he does the afternoon drive, so he's from 3 to 7. I think.
Okay, no, that's I
Might be
never
wrong.
listened to that
Anyways,
guy.
Bilal, his brother used to do these videos that like went viral
Okay.
here in Montreal, where he would interview like Habs fans right outside the stadium,
Okay.
and it was insane. It was hilarious. It
After
was
they
just,
lose, let's be hilarious.
yeah, it was just a disaster. It was just like he'd ask people questions, he'd get like absurd people to say their comments, and I saw that and I was just like, that's what I have to do with this character.
Especially
Go
the people
to
in
real
Montreal,
people.
man, you'll get like a nice mixture of
Oh,
Yeah, you
different.
want. The culture is vast
Yeah,
here, so
and I
for
want people
sure.
to have like no idea that I'm putting it on. I want them to be like, is this guy like
Fucking with me? Or
Yeah,
Good
is he
idea.
like, is he not all there? Or is he just trying his best? You know, like
Is he from Europe?
Walking around with a camera and a mic, or
Yeah. So that
good,
was where I wanted to take it, but then
COVID,
no games, no
yeah,
nothing.
slowed
Yeah, no
everyone
nightclubs,
down.
No big
games,
gatherings, like all the best places to do
venues,
these
no
things.
concerts, 100%.
Even like a place would be good, like Comic-Con, all those.
Oh
like,
my
places
god!
would
Oh
be
my god! I'd have
hilarious.
a blast. I would have
Hilarious.
so much fun.
Yeah, because you get a bit of odd characters, right? Like in these
Yes.
type
Yeah,
of
you get
places.
special people like Comic-Con. You'll get those special people.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say they're special people because I used to be one of those people.
For real?
Yeah, I used to go to Comic Con like religiously.
I'll
So,
still
like,
go to Comic-Con.
yeah,
I don't
I
mind.
love
I'm
Comic
fuck with it.
Con.
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
But you get the people
Blizzard
dressing up, the
Con.
cosplay, and you get all these like. You're right. It's these characters.
Different
that are,
characters,
like,
of course.
yes.
Those people that dress up like really like to the
Yeah.
T, those cosplay people,
Yeah.
like there's like you said,
Yeah.
some are special, but some some people are just like
Yeah, 100%.
crazy
There's
No,
fans.
They just enjoy it.
But then there's also these people who like they like to shine, right? They
That
like
too.
so
And
you
that's
give them
how
a
they do
mic
it,
and
of
it's
course.
like they're gonna.
They'll
It's
talk
true.
forever.
Yeah, they like to
Exactly.
have all the attraction.
That's
and
it.
so,
Well, some people that go to a drag strip or
Yeah.
like or a racetrack, whatever,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
their passion, right? But for them, their
Yeah,
passion
that
is
would be
going
a
to
good one
Comic-Con.
too.
Comics.
You go to a racetrack, the
Yeah.
guy loses, and you
Yeah.
just stick the mic in.
Yeah.
And like,
The only
How do you feel?
The only one I know is iCar. I don't know about any others.
there's
Naperville.
iCar, there's Naperville. There used to be Saint Stash, but Saint
Okay.
Stash got
Closed
closed
down.
because
Okay.
I don't know, people complain about noise or something.
Okay.
Complain.
The dumbest
But
thing.
you drive there.
Please tell them.
The racetrack is huge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
A racetrack
literally the
has to
size
have
of,
a
like, this
big.
area.
Yeah, you have to have a
Area,
massive
right?
area of land.
It's like
yeah,
the size
sure.
of this whole area here.
Yeah,
Bigger than that.
It's got to be massive.
Bigger than that. To get to the
Oh, yeah,
racetrack
bigger.
from the street, it takes you, I think, like 2 kilometers to get in.
Easy.
Yikes.
Easy.
Once you get in there,
Yeah.
the racetrack is another like probably like 20, 30 acres.
Jesus.
thing. And the closest
Oh,
house
yeah,
is like 35 acres the other way.
The other way. Okay.
So
Yeah.
what are you
And
complaining
people
about?
are complaining about like noise complaints.
Because like people that are ripping it on the racetracks.
Well, of
Yeah,
course,
but-
like on weekends there's
There's
races.
events,
People would know.
Man.
But like they have events, music pumping, like it's supposed to be.
Okay,
an
but
event,
you're in the middle of nowhere, like just
There is
it's
houses
happening
around.
here. This I know, but
There
like,
is houses.
Yeah,
but I think
it's not
they
like you're
did
downtown
it-
Montreal either.
That's it.
Or like in a suburban area.
Yo, to get there, it's like 45 minutes from here.
Jesus.
No, from here it's like 30.
Yeah.
But from downtown,
It's just
about
because it's
an
in the
hour.
woods. They're also Saint Stash, not that far. It's that cause literally
Yeah,
like,
from here it's
in
not
the
far.
wood.
Go to
It's in the woods.
640,
Yeah.
I don't know what people were complaining about. This is a family-owned business. It was his father that started
Yeah,
it.
they had it for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they kicked him
no,
out.
they
Poor,
closed.
poor guy. Like he couldn't even do anything. Like he tried to do petition. I know he tried everything. Jason,
sucks.
we know him. That we used to go all the time.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
city
yeah.
closed them down.
The city
basically.
closed him
That
down.
really
I
stinks.
think because they want
I
to
think
build
they want to
condos and
build,
shit.
and that was an excuse of.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So, but like that's what we were
That was
saying.
the place to go, man. I love that racetrack.
It pisses us off because when you do that, what do you think's gonna happen? People are gonna be racing more in the streets.
Yeah, it's true. You're not shutting down the fans that are there, and like they're like, okay, I guess we're never gonna
We'll go
race again.
somewhere
Like
else.
they're gonna go
Yeah.
somewhere else. Yeah.
Either go somewhere else or, like I said, do it
You
in
can't
the
even go
streets.
anywhere else because he was like, I think the only racetrack where
And be-
every single night and every weekend during the summer at least,
Oh, yeah.
there was always something happening. Now
Cool.
iCar
Yeah,
is
he
like
had
what?
cool event. He had Honda
Friday,
Fest.
Saturday, let's say.
Yeah, that
And
sucks.
sometimes during the week, if you pay to actually like do the,
you just close the demand for it.
that's it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he had a lot. He had Honda Fest, the JDM Fest.
Yeah, all
he
of
had
them.
So clean. He had a lot
Yeah,
of
pickup
shows.
racing at bike drag
But
strips.
now,
and
he,
everything.
now he's
No, it
at
was awesome.
now he's at what's it called? He's at iCar. He's like
he's-
one of the promotional, like
at
he
least he
worked
still
there
gets
for
to
that.
do it.
Yeah, for sure. But that's all he knows, the guy.
Yeah.
I love iCar.
That's
That's
the thing.
sick
It's
too.
his minty,
Imagine,
right?
iCar's a sick track.
I love it there too.
It's a clean
It's
track.
awesome.
It's a nice track.
Yeah, so maybe I'll go do an interview. One of
Yo,
these
that would
days.
be funny. Like at
Yeah,
the end of
get the
someone's
people-
race, you just
Yeah, for sure.
microphone. Some
So how do you
people are
feel?
pissed.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Ideally, I'd like to
And
go
adrenaline.
like stateside and do.
Oh my God,
What's
that
it
would be
called?
good.
New York and
Tailgating.
LA?
Like,
Yeah.
go,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
for a
yeah,
game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
go
yeah.
like Boston or something.
Yeah, even Buffalo. It's not that far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
that's close
true.
by and do a game.
Or
That,
like
that would be hilarious because those people
the
are
Giant Stadium.
smashed and they're
It's a
drunk.
lot. They're
And it's like
drunk,
9
they're-
a.m.
They're amped. They're like again.
Pumped.
They want to shine. Give them a mic. Give them an outlet. Right. Give them
course.
something to say.
It's true.
It worked for sure,
Yeah,
100%.
I hope so. Yeah.
So, do you ever see? I was thinking this because I was watching, like I said, watching all your videos last night. Do you ever see yourself pursuing in like comedy, like
yeah.
like stand up or
Yeah,
anything?
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I had done stand up in
Really?
January. Yeah.
This January?
My first time. Yeah, first time ever.
the city?
In the city, in Montreal. I
Which,
did it. I
club?
did it at Comedy Nest.
Okay, yo, that's a
And,
big. It's not a small.
But it was what's it called? It was an open mic. So
No,
it's
but
not like
still.
a Friday night or
It's
whatever.
not,
but-
yeah, but it's not like
No, it was
a
chill.
hole in the wall, man.
yeah,
That's
it was. They were really nice. Too.
there's
I
big
reached
people
out. I'm
that
like,
do
look, I'm like a first timer. Is there any chance? Or they're like, yeah, come by. You can here's
Open
5.
mic.
You can do 5 minutes on Monday night.
Okay, you did a 5 minutes.
I did a 5-minute set. I did it 2 times, and I loved it. Like it was like when I was younger. That's where I thought I'd be.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was a
Yo,
kid.
that's rare, man. Get like young and you think.
Oh man, when I was like in grade 4 or 5, I knew that's where I'd be. I was up until like 18, 19, 20, I was sure that was gonna be my career path. I was gonna go
For
stand up
real?
comedy. Yeah.
Wow.
Like I was
Okay.
like gung ho on this.
Yeah.
And then I hit university and I started doing communications and I was like, oh, maybe I can turn this to like a radio career, you know, like. But
Comedy
stand-up was
radio.
always something I was.
The stand-up game right now. Back in the day, like in '90s, I don't know, like I wasn't following it, but
Yeah.
like now it's probably what I would say, maybe like 4 or 5 years, and I'm following the stand-up game.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's reached a peak where
It's
like
crazy.
like it's really popular.
It's popular. There's a lot of big, impressive,
Names.
solid
Huge.
talent
Yeah, there is.
right now.
There
For
is,
that,
there is,
yeah.
there is.
For that, yeah. And
But it takes time to get there, man. I was
It does.
I
Oh,
was
it's a
watching
grind.
Sebastian Maniscalco. Like
Oh, it took him like 10, 15 years to get there. Eh?
him,
yeah,
it was a long
I first
process.
watched him on Vince Vaughn's I think it was called the Wild West or West Comedy Tour or something like that.
Okay.
And he was touring the States with something like 20 comics, and they would all come on for like a short set.
It's called
I know
the
exactly.
road is called something.
Yeah, exactly. Something with road in it. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's called something.
But it was Vince Vaughn that hosted. He was like the gala host or whatever,
Okay.
and he would tour with them, and that's where Sebastian started. And that's when I saw him for the first time, and I was like, oh, this guy's pretty good.
So in person, no.
No, I saw him on TV. I
TV,
saw him
okay.
on like pay-per-view, whatever.
Me too. I've seen the first
This
time
was
I saw
like
him
years ago. It was
yeah,
like early
years ago.
2000s.
Yeah, that's it. 15 years. 20,
Yeah, that's
15,
it.
20 years
That's it.
ago, yeah.
And then I started watching him on YouTube, and then I watched him live for like $30 in Montreal,
Yo,
just
now,
for laughs.
Did you see the prices now?
Yeah,
Was like
he's
200
like,
bucks.
I almost
Yeah.
had a heart attack when
But
I.
that's what I
nosebleeds.
mean. But he's such
And like, you know, on the
but
floor.
he's such solid talent. He is fantastic.
Yeah.
And probably maybe because we're Italian, we maybe connect.
Yeah, 100%
Sure.
I connect.
Yes.
But he's outstanding, and like
'Cause you
he's
can
just
relate.
one name out of like
I find the way he says the story, he's like
Yeah.
screaming, then he's like, and you know,
yeah,
and he talks
yeah,
like
yeah,
so low, and
yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
Yeah.
you get it,
everywhere,
you get it, you get
everywhere.
it.
You can
Like,
relate.
The
But
story,
yeah, he's the one comedian I think I relate to the most.
you know, yeah, 100%. Because
Yeah.
even the things that he says, like the story of one of the funniest skits that he has is the doorbell rings,
Yeah,
and in Italian, yeah,
Yeah.
man, get that,
Yeah.
he's screaming,
Yeah.
get that,
Yeah.
Don't
go
let me
get the
see
sword
you.
in the closet, like you know, all
yeah.
kinds of stuff.
He's doing this, and he's like you're crawling to the door.
He's doing signs.
Don't make it- yeah,
he goes,
that
back
was-
in the
yeah.
day.
But it's true though.
Remember back in the day, we used to get excited.
Yes.
The door rings. He goes,
Yeah, someone's
"Man, your
here."
socks all the way
Yeah.
up to your knees. He goes, you slide in.
Yeah.
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 Who is it? Who's
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Now you're like, oh no, why
Yeah.
someone here? Why
Yeah.
someone here? It's
Yeah.
true.
But
He's,
it's completely changed nowadays. You're totally right.
Yeah.
But he
kills it.
he's amazing, and yeah. So that's it. I had done the what's it called the open mic, and I really liked it, but it was hard because open mic it's like
Was it nerve wracking?
fuck yeah.
Did you go to routine?
I'd be like shitting myself.
Yeah.
You went to the
I
ready
thought,
jokes.
I thought
that
I
you
was
had?
gonna go in like and wing it, but I was like, don't take that chance because like if
Okay.
the nerves overtake you, because
Yeah.
usually like I improv everything, but it's my first time. I had no idea
Yeah.
who was in the audience. The light was on me. You hear your own voice coming
Do you
back
see
through the
them?
speakers. No, because the light is so bright.
Everyone
so, like,
says that.
You're
Everyone
getting,
says
you're
you
getting
don't see.
overstimulated by all these things. Like you're hearing your voice. You can't see anybody. You have no idea what's going on. I don't think I would have been in the mindset to create like good jokes on the spot.
Well, that's what everyone writes, right? All
Yeah,
these
so
guys
I
write,
wrote like a
and-
5-minute set. I don't even really fully remember what it was. Something about like it was a work story or whatever.
Shoot, so like
and-
this January, that's crazy.
Yeah, it just passed, and it was a lot of fun. And I did it again the second time, but it's hard to get back from the audience because it's such a mixed audience on a Monday night.
Well, that's
Like,
open mic, right?
And it's
Well,
open
that's
mic,
what it
so
is.
it's
Tailored
just like,
to everybody's
it's
kind of
exactly. It's where
needs.
people are going to try their jokes. So it's
For
like,
sure.
if it was an organized show, let's say it was an organized show in St. Leo or something, I know my audience is
Italian
predominantly
jokes,
Italian.
yeah.
Well, yeah, then
and
you
I would
could-
like, man, then I'd probably even
100%.
write a little less and just go and have fun there.
Well, yeah. It's because it's natural to you. You
Yeah.
grew up in that. Yeah,
Yes.
I know what you mean.
Well, it's like when so like I can speak on his behalf as well, but we watch all like Joey Diaz or like Joe Rogan podcast
Yeah.
or Tom Segura
Yeah.
or Bert Kreischer,
Yeah.
all these guys,
Theo
and
Von,
they
all these guys,
Theo
yeah.
Von,
Yeah.
Brendan Schaub.
all these guys, and they explain to you like when you hop on cities, you have to readjust.
Yeah, for sure.
what you project. Like if you go to
For sure. I
LA,
remember
you
seeing
can
that.
talk about like I don't know, like the
Yeah, like
beach.
Silicon
traffic,
Valley,
the
yeah,
traffic,
You
the-
can
yeah.
share that, but if you
That's
go to
it.
New York,
No,
we're not gonna talk about the
No,
beach in
no,
New
no.
York. You're gonna talk
No,
about
that's-
Talk
no,
about the subway,
yeah,
the city,
yeah, your
yeah,
rats
pizza,
or
like,
garbage,
yeah.
all that stuff. You know, when you go
Exactly.
to San Diego and you're
Yeah.
gonna talk about I don't know whatever.
Yeah.
Just as an
Yeah,
example,
you have to make it.
you
specific
really
to
have
audience.
to know
For sure.
For
what
sure.
you're talking about on every different. Like
100%.
your joke doesn't work
Yeah.
across the whole.
No, it's not just going to be like a
state or
one-stop shop
whatever,
joke
yeah.
that works like across the spectrum of a whole country.
No.
Like it
well,
goes.
unless,
there is
you're,
some.
unless you're Kevin Hart, because he's just.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what people tend to talk
I
about
saw
their
him
own
live,
life.
man. This guy's
Experience.
show.
How was that?
His shows are not normal.
Yeah.
Like it's like you could tell there's money behind it, like the explosions.
Okay.
He
It's
comes
like
out
it's like a spectacle.
and he's in the middle. Picture the Bell Center, right?
Yeah.
So he's literally in the middle, and
Yeah.
everyone's all around.
I must love it.
And when we got there, they said it I think 1,000 times. If a cell phone is taken out and
Yeah.
someone takes even
You're
a
out.
picture,
You're done.
a video, And I swear to God, he had security. You know how the bus center is?
Yeah.
Right? So every section, let's say 101. Let's say 101.
There's
The
two
top part.
staircases,
The top part would have
Someone's
one
overlooking.
security guy. The other side of the top part would have another security guy. Lower down, there was another security guy. Every section had security.
Man, he must have paid something like 200 people.
Oh, yeah,
be
yeah.
security
Well,
for
his
this thing.
tickets are also the same price as Sebastian.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
200, 250.
I never saw him. Like,
But it was good. It was like it's a good.
it delivered. Like
He delivered.
it was
he
worth
delivered.
the
I
cost
wouldn't
of the
mind
ticket.
paying. I'm happy that I said I saw Kevin
Yeah.
Hart once.
in person.
It was really
Interesting.
It was really interesting. But I saw like at least a good 50 people just in my area get kicked out.
Really?
Oh yeah, they didn't take because it was a
Oh
special.
man, it's
after.
totally not worth it. Just keep your phone in your pocket.
It
And
went.
enjoy
It
the
went
show.
on Netflix after. That's so
Yeah,
normal. Like,
that's
guy, why are
it.
you
Like,
filming
yeah.
this stuff?
What do you also? What are you gonna get from this?
And people,
angle,
why are you
too?
like this?
He's a speck like this big.
Yeah, that's it.
And you're hearing him through the speakers, like.
But
just-
why you enjoy what you're watching? Why are you
It's a
filming
pet
it?
peeve. That's a big pet peeve.
It drives me nuts.
It's a huge pet peeve.
It's
of
like you're
mine.
watching a show through your phone.
It's a huge pet
I
peeve.
It's like
understand.
when people
You
go to
have
concerts.
No, but that's I was just about to say that. I understand until you had a concert, just one song, you
Yeah.
love this song, you want to record it, so you remember it forever, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. But I've seen people at concerts
Yeah.
filming the whole concert.
Then you go on Instagram and you watch your Instagram live. Yo,
Yeah.
thanks for showing me the Kanye West
I know.
concert. I watched
Yeah.
it for
But
free.
were
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
just to show
Yeah,
everyone
you're
you were
basically,
there?
and then you end up watching it like through your phone because you want to
Yeah.
show every
Yeah,
angle, right?
that's it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That freaks me out. When I went to Oshiaga once, I was freaking out. How many
Everybody on the
people
phone.
film everything?
Yeah.
And that was
So you don't want
2011.
to, but that's it. You don't want to enjoy it. I was freaking out. Like I filmed
my buddy Johnny, you know Johnny Lickery, the owner of C-Tel4, the gym.
Okay,
Okay.
John, okay,
Jonathan,
him. I don't know his last
You
name.
know,
Okay.
That's in St. Leonard, right?
It's
Or
in-
different
yeah.
area?
We came up with a patent pending like phone case it's designed to like lock out your phone so that you don't have the impulse to check it every like 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like a 3-step process to like unbuckle and take your phone out of this case. It's not a regular case. It's called a straight jacket. And
pretty sick,
we're gonna
holy fuck.
we're on Kickstarter trying to collect funds for this thing now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because like this, and that's
So where
that's
does-
one of the
okay,
things we
that's where
spoke
it came
about.
from,
Like
yeah.
like you're at a concert, someone's got their phone out. You're at dinner, someone's on their phone. Someone's like trying to have a conversation. You're at a comedy show, someone's on their phone. It's just like it's enough.
So so elaborate on that. I want to know if you could.
Yeah, for sure.
If you
Yeah.
could there.
Yeah.
So what is it? It's like it's lock. You guys lock it?
No,
like
it's a zipper. One of those
Like
like
a strap?
those buckles that are like a helmet buckle.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like a
Take
clip.
those clips.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a zipper, a clip, two snaps, and Velcro.
Holy shit. Okay.
So it's enough so that when you put your phone in
You're
there
set
and
up
like
with-
you're just like, am I gonna go through these? It's like 4 steps to unlock this phone right now, just to check like something on Instagram or on Reddit. Like if you don't need to, it's designed to like interrupt your impulse to check your phone.
Check it. You're like, like I don't want to do these 5-step process.
Exactly. Like
I'm
you
just
put it
gonna
in there,
look
you're just
after
like,
if I get-
fuck
and
it,
where do you
I'm
guys
just gonna-
design this stuff or come up with the?
We just sat down one day and it was his, like he had the idea, he's like, it would be cool if we had a case that could do this. And I'm like a straight jacket? And he's like, oh my God.
You guys
yes.
were talking just like I'm
Just
so annoyed.
shooting the
People are
shit.
always filming, like always on their phone.
He had the idea of like, I'd like for people to like migrate off their phones and enjoy like life. You know,
Maybe
just
even
be present.
him maybe at his work.
At the
People are on
gym
their
for
phone.
sure.
Yeah, for sure. That too.
Oh, yeah.
Instead
It
of
could've stemmed
training,
from
or like
that,
doing
yeah.
everyone's on their phone
Yeah,
looking
you're
at
training
it.
phone,
people
like,
are
Probably.
taking pictures of like their progress or whatever on like at the gym while they're doing something. That's maybe one of the things you
Maybe-
realize.
maybe
Also,
that's how,
like
yeah.
you know, he's trying to have dinner with somebody and they're on their phones.
That's
So I
yeah.
think that's how he came up with the idea. And then when I mentioned straight jacket, that's how we thought of like, okay, we should design it to kind of be like that.
Makes sense.
Kind of like canvas and like buckled down and really strapped in. And then that's it. Then we drew out some designs. Someone in his family sewed up
I was about to say okay.
the
prototype.
prototype. And that's it. Now we're on Kickstarter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
pretty
went to
cool,
get a
man.
patent for it, so it's patent pending now because it has to go through like the patent office.
Yeah,
or whatever.
man.
And it's just to get people to like live a little bit in the moment.
Live in the
Enjoying
moment,
show, like
exactly.
enjoy the show. It's never going to be as good on your phone like 2 days later. You're never going to experience the same emotions you experienced watching that concert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So just be there in person because it's going to be over before you
What
know
did
it.
let's say our parents do? They went to
they
concerts.
enjoyed it.
They enjoyed the concert.
Yeah.
And what my father could just come out of nowhere and say, "Yeah, I remember that concert Inside Out this year."
Because you're
1970.
there, because you're fully tuned in to what's happening
I'm
around
sure
you.
those people that when I was
Yeah.
at Oshiaga or whatever that they were filming everything. I'm sure
Yeah.
they remember half of it.
For sure. Probably because they're super baked at the same time.
That too.
Or hammered.
But like,
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
but like,
Hammered, yeah,
if
yeah.
if I feel like you use your phone as a crutch, right? If you go to like a concert or a show and you're like, okay, I'm gonna record this because I don't ever want to forget it. Now you're tuning out from what's happening
100%.
live.
Or like you said, you're focusing on keeping it straight.
You're like
this and
50%
that.
on this, 50% on this, and it's like you just missed the actual fun part.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a really watered down version.
There was a
When you look at it later on.
Yeah.
There was a picture. I don't know if you guys saw it, like on Facebook. There was they were like at a concert outside, and there was a picture of like all these people with all their phones out trying to take pictures and stuff, and there was an old lady just there like leaning on the fence, and she's just enjoying it.
Yeah.
And they're showing the difference between now and before. Yeah, the generations.
It's
that she's just enjoying the moment,
Yeah.
and the other ones are all just trying to
look,
capture it.
Of course, it's tempting. You want to like capture the moment and like remember.
Yeah, like
it
I said,
forever.
some song, let's say it's your favorite song from this guy. It's normal. I completely, or you've never been, like say me was Oshaga, I saw Eminem. I never saw Eminem. I love
Crazy.
Eminem.
Oh my, that must have been insane.
But that's it. So
Cool.
It's cool. I have like, I think 4 videos, but like I said, it was one of Toy Soldier.
Yeah,
like
cool.
8 Mile, like these old songs.
Yeah, but that you want, okay,
and
like,
it's
you just never
20
want
seconds because I didn't want to miss it. I put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
I went crazy.
And the concert's an hour and a half. If you're capturing 4 minutes of video, an hour and a half concert.
I remember going home.
I think it's pretty reasonable, right?
For sure.
I remember going home and going on Instagram, and like he was saying, I saw the whole concert all over again.
Yeah, you end up watching like snippets from different.
A good example was when Kanye West came in with Jay-Z
Or
on the Watch
or
the
Travis-
Throne. I think it's 2010.
Yeah, that
2011.
was
that one,
around
one,
then.
forget it, that one,
I think
Bro,
it was
I'm on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, and I'm watching the concert.
Yeah.
I mean, people
It's
spend
like-
$400 on a ticket. I'm at home.
and now
I'm
you're
on my
gonna get
computer
to
watching
enjoy
the
It's
concert.
Kanye West when Drake comes,
Yeah.
when Travis Scott comes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
these like mainstream hip hop, you see it all
You're
over.
guaranteed
Drake
to
is the
find
worst.
it.
Drake, I knew his whole concert.
Yeah.
Was it Travis Scott with the Lamborghini?
Yeah, and the Sky.
I saw that whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
all of
You
it
saw it,
because of
that's
that.
Yeah. There you go.
Like,
I mean, it's good at the same time. You get to experience it because like someone else videotaped it for
But
you.
that's
like,
why, yeah. It's like you get to
the
I didn't
person
pay
who's
the
there, the
$400
person
to
who's
be
there
there.
did not, at all.
Well, maybe they did, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of like even
put like a body cam.
Yeah, or like a GoPro.
there's even like those girls that are going to like to say they see Drake, like 2 songs and they're there videotaping everything because they don't know the rest of the songs and they're just screaming.
It's for the clout.
It's for
the clout.
That's exactly it.
It's for the light flex.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
stand up. Would you when you did it stand up?
Yeah.
Did you do your own voice?
I did my own voice. Actually, my friends who were there said I changed my voice a little bit. I didn't think I did because I have, speaking with
on
you
your
guys.
stage voice.
Yeah, and speaking with you guys, I'm probably coming out a little bit more East End now because that's where I grew up.
But that's
and I'm comfortable.
You
talking
get
to
comfortable, exactly.
You're talking to speaking to guys.
I know.
East End.
I know
Yeah,
what you mean by that. Yeah.
But like you downtown with no one who's from the East End, and it's like
You start to talk
I get
like-
ribbed a lot because they'd be like, "Oh,
you
talking
fucking
East
used
End,
to it.
you're talking like this." I'd be like, "I don't talk that way." You know?
Exactly. You're not
Yeah.
used to this
No.
shit because when you stay in the
Yeah.
East End, like everyone's the same.
Yeah.
And then you leave, and everyone's like, "Oh, you sound like
yeah,
this."
you sound, and I was like, I don't sound like that at all.
But West Islanders sound different, I find.
Everybody sounds different.
100%.
But like when someone points out
yourself?
that you have an accent, it's like I don't think I do, but then apparently you do. And then I guess in working, you have conference calls with people like across Canada or whatever.
That's
so
what-
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
You adjust.
I would maybe enunciate my words a little bit more.
100%. You're not gonna talk like you're from the streets of
from
St.
our-
Leonard.
exactly.
And, yeah, bro, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
Bro, me, I'm here, and I don't want to sound that way.
And the
so-
guy owns like $5 million in investing.
Yeah,
Like,
Hey,
exactly.
yeah, bro, just do
Sir,
this.
where you
I'll
from?
take care. You don't worry about it.
Don't worry,
that's it.
I know someone. I know
That's it.
someone.
Just give me your credit card, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
So I changed it a little bit, and then I kind of put my work voice on when I was on stage.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense? Like it was my
Like you're trying to pitch something.
I just polished off my East End accent.
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah.
You're trying to be for everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well-rounded.
So I guess call it like your radio public stage voice.
Okay, so you didn't have
Hi,
like a
this
persona.
is
You didn't have like
WGAF.
No. It wasn't a persona. It wasn't like I wasn't being anybody. I was being myself.
Okay, so they would just jokes and
Correct. Yeah.
With a
Just
light
like that.
polish.
With a light polish. Little sheen.
A little buff
Yeah,
at
a
the
little
end,
buff. Exactly. Just to say spit shine.
And is that the character that we have? I don't know because if I ever saw it, does it have a name?
Yeah, everybody asks. He used to have a name.
Really?
Yeah. It used to be Rodolph. Rodolph.
Oh,
R-O-D-O.
that works, actually.
Like Rudolph, but with an O. Rodolph.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it was like, I don't know, almost 10 years ago. No, I don't know, like 8 years ago. And then I just never brought the name back. I don't know if it works. I don't know if I want to commit.
I never saw the name. That's
No.
why I was asking.
It's like
I
your
don't know if
alter
I want
ego,
to commit.
that's it.
Yeah, it's just an alter ego. I don't know if I want to commit to a name.
Yeah, I would just think maybe for your fans. That's the only thing I would.
Yeah,
think.
I know,
Just
I know.
If you have other alter egos later on, I don't know. If
Exactly,
you're
that's the
gonna
thing.
have
Like
them. If you
my
have
other
only one, it's
characters,
fine.
I name them. That's the thing. I name my other stupid
Yeah, there was
characters.
Chef Jeff.
Chef Jeff. Yeah,
Jeff.
I
Did you
named
watch
him.
that one?
Yeah.
Chef Jeff, I was
I
dying.
named that character because I just wanted him to be like a stupid, like burnout chef. And it rhymes, right? Chef. It just sounds like a guy who was like he became a chef because his name was Chef.
Jeff, yeah.
That's the only like qualification he has. And the other guy, whatever, like the other people, I just thought of names because the name made perfect sense. But this guy, I don't know.
Sometimes keeping the character anonymous or no
Yeah.
name is
That's
better
right,
than actually
Yeah,
giving it a name.
yeah.
I know.
It's a bit more ridiculous that he doesn't have
Yeah.
a name, you know?
I know
And
what you mean.
mysterious too a bit.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
All right, I got you on that one.
Yeah.
And how many characters you have in total for people that don't?
I have the interview guy, so the stupid voice guy, Chef Jeff, Lewis. I have Teddy.
Which one?
Lewis is he's got a really high pitched voice.
Okay,
and,
yeah, yeah.
His face is a little warped.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I know
makes
exactly.
4.
Now. It's with that filter, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I know
filter.
exactly.
Then I have this guy. I don't know. He doesn't have a name either, but he's like, I don't know. I call him the brother-in-law. So he's the brother-in-law dude.
Not typical brother-in-law type of character.
Yeah, typical. Like, but he talks about his brother-in-law. He's not actually a brother-in-law, but I just refer to him as brother-in-law.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's him. I probably have like on average like 6-7 guys, and I have so many more in my head that I want to like turn into characters. I want to flesh them out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make like again, because it all starts with my wife. She's my first like filter. If I do something to her and she really enjoys it, then I know I'm like, okay, because like think about it. We've been together for
she knows all your
13, 14 years now. Yeah. So she knows it's like if I can get her to laugh, it's genuinely good because she sees me go through all kinds of different characters and voices, right?
For sure.
So like she's over a lot of it, but if one hits, then I know it's probably good or like enough for other people to enjoy.
Okay.
So
she's a little bit of a mastermind behind.
Behind absolutely.
It. I know she films all your stuff, right?
She films all my interviews mostly. Yeah, if it's not her, then it's a tripod. But she's because she also like she'll think of jokes on the spot too. She'll be like, oh, you should ask him this, ask him this.
Well, when it's someone that like you said that knows you for that long too, they're not gonna be shy to tell you like, look, you should do something maybe like this. It would be funny.
Yes.
So that helps.
And like she knows like, listen, that didn't work. What you just said, it doesn't translate well on camera.
And
so
she's gonna be honest.
Yeah, and she's gonna be honest. And
I do that with my girlfriend too. Sure, we ask her all kinds of stuff.
Because they're not gonna sugarcoat it for you. Like they
don't
want
like
you to succeed, right? They want us to succeed. They're not gonna.
They don't like it. They're gonna say it's not.
She's not there to not hurt your feelings. She's there to make sure you give good product. Like
of course.
Well, they want, like you said, they want to see you make it, right?
So when we were driving last summer to Ontario, I was like reading out signs in like a heavy Canadian accent, and she found it hilarious. So I was like, maybe I could do something with that. Maybe I could like have a
Canadian,
hyper Canadian, like super like
Where you're from, eh?
Yeah, like super like he's a farmer, like he works on a dairy farm and picks strawberries every day, and like that's kind of where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might bring him to life. I see like
sneak peek.
Yeah, every day he becomes more and more like he gets fleshed out a little bit. So I was like,
and are you focusing on social media, or did you really want to do YouTube or stuff?
Well, it started social media. I know I should move to YouTube. I know like that's where it's at.
That's where we started. Now we just moved. That's where these 2 cameras came from. Because at the beginning,
it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, like that's it. That's another thing. Like to do a podcast, you want to go on YouTube. You got to set up your cameras and make it like a visual production too, right? So like I'm not there yet. I'm not at that level, but ultimately, YouTube is where it should ultimately be.
Honestly, we should all be on there.
Yeah, that's it. Because like Instagram's great, and now that they have Reels, you can do like you get more exposure.
Yeah, what is that Reels?
It's like
does anybody know?
Yeah, it's like kind of TikTok's. It's Instagram's version of their. You can pick any sound or song and like do filters and like get a little production going.
I'm so bad with that.
It's short, super short.
Simple editing.
It goes to like because TikTok has the For You page, the hashtag FYP, and like anybody could see it. Now Reels has that option, so your exposure can like get like 200 times more views or whatever, because it's now it's not just your followers, it's anybody.
So I guess they're gonna take over the TikTok, since TikTok is supposed to be banned.
Who knows? Who knows?
It depends.
They're making obviously a move.
Platform the most, right?
Yeah,
like
Instagram's a move for it.
Views or their traffic to their
Instagram
app
period
or site is insane.
Yeah, the algorithms are constantly changing too.
And Facebook owns them, right? So whatever you post on Instagram ends up on Facebook.
Yeah.
So the possibility of having traffic on both sites is huge compared to TikTok, which is huge. Yes.
TikTok
I
is
think
big.
TikTok's gonna be a phase. Honestly, I don't want to be rude there, but I think it's just gonna.
Well, like look,
maybe not.
Like Vine,
it could. Who knows?
Technically, Vine was the first to do this
until something else comes and replaces TikTok.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Instagram. Instagram plays Vine.
That's it.
Instagram because the stories. No, it was the stories that. It's true.
The 15, 20 second, 30 second videos.
Remember that?
Yeah, Instagram's video posting was 15 seconds at first. Yeah. Stories and regular videos.
And then Vine was 30, so that's what they had to leverage. And then Instagram's like, just put it 30 as well. Vine got destroyed.
Yeah.
I think they offered them like $3 billion to buy it. Vine told them no.
Yeah, I would have taken it.
I don't know what happened exactly.
Yeah.
I know they went bankrupt, but still, like, the power of what a platform could do to a different platform is insane.
That's it. So now who knows if TikTok's gonna last if something else comes in and takes that mantle.
Well, for sure it's always best to be on everything, but I find like us that we have jobs and stuff.
It's hard, but YouTube I think is ultimately like where you can really expand and monetize and like
living off that.
One of my cousins is doing that.
Really?
Yeah, he's a gamer. He streams his stuff, streams himself, and
even the guy we had here like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, one of his buddies.
My buddy of mine, Frank Sparapani, he does like YouTube videos and all kinds of stuff.
Like get controller mod.
He has videos of like a million views.
There you go.
Companies.
There's an audience for everything, man.
Shit.
There's an audience for everything.
So you have he's a gamer. And,
he's a gamer, yeah. He's got a hell of a setup.
Call of Duty or something?
He plays...
Fortnite.
I don't know if he plays Fortnite. He plays GTA a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
those are fun streams to watch because you could do some
stuff. You could do a lot of stuff. He plays GTA. He mods and then... imports his mods in the game. It's on PC. I'm pretty sure he played Fortnite. I know he played Call of Duty. Like he plays the big titles.
The new one's coming out.
What's his? What's his YouTube?
You play COD?
Yeah.
See the new one?
Yeah. I haven't seen
Black Ops Cold War.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you mean the new game?
Yeah. The new teaser.
Super down.
Isn't it supposed to be?
The Black Ops games are the only ones I buy.
Cold War.
It's Cold War.
But isn't it supposed to be like World at War?
I didn't play that one.
The Cold War is after.
Okay, you mean it's after that?
Cold War is the
70s.
I was like an idiot. I thought the game was called Cold War.
It is.
It is.
But it's about the Cold War.
Yes.
Oh, it's in that era. It's called Black Ops.
It's gonna be like Russian, Soviet era stuff. Which
they're taking the same idea. The first Black Ops, in my opinion, was like one of the best CODs after COD.
Really?
Stuff. I love it. Yeah.
After COD, what? 2?
4. The regular Call of Duty 4 there.
Like the first multiplayer.
2007.
Yeah.
The first multiplayer one.
Anyways,
the best one.
They're bringing back like that. That's what they say.
I love Black. That's the only one I buy. I don't buy them anymore.
That's the Black Ops.
Black Ops I buy.
But they promise you something like the one that just came out. The one that came out.
This one now.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. This thing.
Modern Warfare.
Warzone.
Yeah. Modern Warfare. Is it Modern Warfare? Yeah, Modern Warfare. Well,
3
was good.
4? 3?
No, it's just called Modern Warfare.
That's it.
I think I'm so bad at that. I don't know.
But that Warzone thing that came out.
Warzone got me through. It got me through the pandemic for sure.
But Warzone got me for sure. It's true.
You ask people, they play Call of Duty. They don't play multiplayer. They play.
I don't play multiplayer. It's rare I play multiplayer.
But I'm also not gonna. Yeah, it's free.
Oh, it's true. It's free.
I'm not gonna buy an $80 game to play the multiplayer. And Warzone occasionally had those free multiplayer days. Like you play for a weekend, you could play a few multiplayer maps.
It's true. I didn't know the game was free. I didn't know that.
I hope this game
brilliant
doesn't put a battle royale.
It will.
Oh, they will.
I hope it doesn't.
Yo, Battle Royale right now is the game. It's the
I know.
type of game.
Look,
PUBG.
Battle Royale started for Call of Duty started with Black Ops 3 or 4.
Battle Royale?
Yeah. It started with 4. It was Blackout. Remember?
Yeah.
It started with them, and then that's why
the original
Activision had to not.
But the original Battle Royale is not Call of Duty.
No. I'm saying when Call of Duty,
PUBG,
when Call of Duty started importing Battle Royale, they started with Blackout. Yeah, and then Infinity Wars, we got to do one too. But now that they're back to Activision and whatever, they're gonna have to do another Battle Royale.
Maybe not.
I think so. And they're probably gonna do it for free as well.
100%.
Oh, yeah, they will.
100% they're gonna be doing it with all the new guns and everything.
It brings in your biggest fan base comes from there. And you get people here, and then you convince them to pay for some stuff.
Yeah, the DLC or the
coins or whatever. Exactly.
Yo, people buy those coins.
Of course they do. I know.
It's like. Man, how do you say it? It's like skins now. They have all that shit. No, but they have skins and everything now. Like your skin changes.
They make more money off selling you the skins and all those stupid shit than actually selling you the game at $80.
Okay, perfect example. League of Legends. I don't know if you guys know that game. Yeah. It's a free game. 100% free. This game. It's 100% free.
You buy free on it though.
Yeah, but you could do everything that anyone else could do. It's free.
I had no idea it was free.
Okay, so it's free, but they make so much money on skins and like stupid things like that. It's crazy. It's like to buy skins comes out like $20 almost. Like some of the
I know, but you're thinking to yourself like, I didn't pay a cent for this game. 100%. I could invest $2-3 here,
when I was younger, I did.
Until $80.
There you go.
Because that's the average price of a game.
Yeah. But
once you pass the $80
I know, but then you don't see it coming.
That's it.
You don't see it coming.
Smart.
It's just adding up a bit at a time.
things times 50.
Yeah.
For you, it's like, it's
but that's why
$3.
But that's why I agree with him.
It's like buying like a fry every day, or you're going to Tim Hortons every morning and buy a coffee.
Yeah, it adds up big time.
Or Dunkin' Donuts, depending.
But because you didn't sink that initial $80 into the investment, you're like, okay, I can spend $5.
But then you get the credit card statement, you're like,
yeah, Christ,
fuck, I'm at $400. Fucking month.
It goes fast. It goes really fast.
But he's right. That's why there's gonna be one, 100%, just because of that.
And you get the people and they're in. Once you have them in, it's like let me convert you to a paying customer.
You get fed up of Battle Royale. Let me try multiplayer.
You know what? Maybe Warzone. Well, Battle Royale.
And it better not be 250 gigs this game, huh?
Yeah, for sure. It was so funny. It was on the teaser trailer.
It's going to be at least 80. At least 80 gigs.
It's going to be more than that because the Warzone, I think, is at 400 now or something, 300 something.
Yeah, but total.
Not right now?
If you have the full game plus Warzone.
Right now, I have it, 250. I think that's my whole hard drive.
On PC.
Yeah, on PC.
On PlayStation?
I don't know, PlayStation.
It was so funny. There was like
How's it bigger than GTA?
The teaser.
I get so nervous with this shit.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's huge.
250.
It's all the shit
you know what it is? Probably the online servers is what cost,
but
whatever.
You know, the map, like I was talking to Mike and I was like, but why don't they just make like 3 options? The install career or whatever it is, campaign mode, Install multiplayer or install battle royale.
They do have that now, though. Now it is that way, isn't it?
I can't undo fucking campaign.
I think it is that way now.
Campaign's probably like 80 gigs, but I never touched it.
On PlayStation, it has 2. It has full game or like just the basic features, and you can decide which one. That sucks.
When was I gonna check now?
Yeah, check. I feel like PC you would probably even have more options than us.
But it's like 250 gigs, man.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's for people with
every
PC.
Update is like
it's a hard drive and
gigs.
SSD.
Makes you wonder where like the storage world is headed. Like,
oh my god, that too.
Online storage is a huge like it's.
Well, we use it for this. It helps.
For sure,
100%.
It's real estate, man. It's crazy. Online
but
storage.
I still like having it.
Hard
saved
copy
locally.
Yeah, me too. I don't like
online.
Yeah.
I like using it to transfer like small, like more than 5 gigs.
Yeah.
Online for me is useless, but it becomes like inutile.
Yeah, then you lose the quality too sometimes. Someone else
sometimes
quality,
or the
when you put on the drive,
it takes too much time to load or
whatever. I was last summer my phone hit max capacity and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take all these photos off because sometimes you just want to go back in your pictures and find something from like 4 years ago. You know? iCloud. Yeah. So I was like, what do I do? Do I mess in iCloud or Google Photos or whatever? And then Google Photos was something like $30, I think, for the year or something like that. And I was like, that's not bad at all. I'll pay $30. Yeah.
A month.
Yeah, but then I realized it's like you're paying for storage. It's like paying for a locker at U-Haul. You're paying to store your stuff. It's the same exact concept.
This is gonna be in this future. It's probably all gonna be there.
I think so. That's what I'm saying.
Everything's just gonna be,
and it's unlimited,
like he said.
Right? But eventually, your whole life is gonna be that way. Like eventually, in the future, if you think about it, like right now, all your government stuff, like a lot of it's on paper, like your taxes, whatever. Everything's like kind of
most of it's like fading away.
That's it. But now it's like we're moving away from the paper trails, and it's all gonna be like your life.
Well, now I think even just let's say my girlfriend, because my girlfriend works in the hospitals and stuff like that. She showed me that now you can get everything. You log in with your name and like your PIN or whatever.
Yes, you get your blood test results. You get everything in one spot.
Everything in one place. Like you have every time you've been to the doctor, what you have, shots.
But it's not a bad idea.
No, that's fine.
You know,
that's
it's all
fine.
collected. If you
it's
find
a little
healthcare.
bad. Not bad, but
I find for healthcare it's perfect.
It's very easy to manipulate.
You mean like use this information incorrectly?
Yes.
Like
that's for anything.
To get a goal.
Forget it.
For like at the end of the day, like.
Yeah, if you sell someone's personal information, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Like our economy is ran as a business.
Yeah.
Right. 100%. So the people are going to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, there's greedy people in the world. You can't change anything about it.
That's
right.
True, yeah.
So they're going to use it to their advantage. Think Facebook, Instagram doesn't sell your information.
100%.
Well, he got clipped for that. No, didn't he get?
He's in a bit of hot water.
But they all do it.
100%.
It's like me selling information, you selling information, you selling information, but I rat you out saying you sell information, but I do the same thing. They're a bunch of hypocrites and we all work together.
Yes, exactly.
It's all done for like...
Yeah, information is power, man.
Yeah, 100%.
And now that it's all going online, it's a lot easier to get access
100%.
to. 100%. But I think babies born in the next like 20 years or so, their whole life will be I think it's going to be like archived and sort of kept online from day one. Everything. Birth control. Birth
control online.
Your birth certificate is going to be online.
But see, I find scary. That birth certificate online, like
it's going to happen.
I don't think they're going to have any more like
just hacks.
They're just going to have better like what's it called? Encryption. I think they're just going to really up the encryption game to make sure that it's online, but it's super encrypted.
The same people that give you the encryption, the same people that give you the encryption are the same people that are selling it.
Very likely, but what do you want to do? It's going that way. Well, you're not always going to have paper copies of things anymore, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like iCloud at the beginning, or whatever it's called. They said it wasn't hackable. At the beginning, I remember this. They said it wasn't hackable, it wasn't this. Everything's hackable. Everything is... No matter what you do,
you just need one guy really disgruntled, pissed off employee that knows their way around.
And that too. Someone's working there, they leak everything.
Yeah, like you're trusting people.
Like I pissed him off. He said, "You're an idiot." Oh yeah.
That's it. Bang.
Everything's
exactly.
Now
you're trusting people with your information.
Exactly.
Yo, it's scary. Eh?
It's
if you think about it, banking information is already online.
Banking scary.
Exactly.
Credit cards.
That's what I mean.
Well, banking, you already know
that happened, right? Like people's credit cards got like fraud,
yeah. People's credit cards do get frauded now.
Exactly. Happens all the time. All your info's online.
Your driver's license, pretty sure it's going to be online.
Yeah. SIM number.
Apple Pay. I don't use Apple Pay myself because I use it
extremely frequently. I have to say, very
here's
frequently.
My point.
It's great.
I think most of my transactions are done through Apple Pay.
But see what I mean? Like
it's so convenient.
But that's why. That's how they get you.
I can get out of the car.
Best marketing is marketing that doesn't feel like marketing.
Yeah.
Who says that?
Hobson.
The best marketing is marketing that doesn't feel like marketing.
And you know what?
Are you in marketing or you're in sales, eh?
I'm in sales, but I understand the marketing very well.
I used to be. I did marketing before I did this. I did marketing for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
And then I just pulled the plug and I was
well, that helps.
Yo, it's very psychological, man.
Marketing is a marketing is all psychology.
To be a professional in marketing, you have to be a psychopath and you have to think beyond.
That's why I left
the line. Yeah, you have to be nuts. You have to be nuts.
It's because you're really, your job is to get inside someone's head and convince them that what you have is the only thing they need.
Yeah.
So you really have to like manipulate their thoughts.
It's psychopath
mindset. And at the same time not let them think that that's what you're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
And it comes down to like the color of this box and the color of this box. Yeah.
Dude, like, you're a manipulator. You are a manipulator.
Marketing's not to whatever piss off any of my marketing friends or whatever. I still have friends in marketing. It's just that like
it's the truth.
Unfortunately, I was in marketing. I feel free to say this. That's what you're doing. You're pushing someone to get that sale.
Make the decision,
pushing someone to like buy this combo, buy
over
this
something
thing.
else. Yeah.
It was food marketing what I was doing. So I had to basically convince people to eat with us instead of the 300 other, competitions.
The thing is, sometimes people that do marketing, they do market products that actually hold value.
Yeah, for sure.
So
look at Apple's marketing. Yeah. That's the best marketing. Apple and Tesla.
They make Apple you want to go buy right away.
Yeah, but
they're actually offering. But just what they offer you is fucking evil as fuck. But I'm not even the phone takes over your life.
But it's also that like it's every November.
The new one comes out.
Right, and they let you know that like
the new one's coming out. Get ready.
Call of Duty. The one you currently have.
It's no good no more.
Slowly, this app's not going to work on this phone anymore because the hardware.
You realize after when the new one comes out,
everything starts trickling down. Of course.
Oh, yeah. Well, me too. Like I have a Mac, and I was holding back from doing any software updates because the minute you do that, you killed. This hardware is not made to hold on to.
Same shit.
Yeah, they're not. The hardware is not built for the software.
They do it every time.
But do it on purpose.
Oh my
Psycho.
God! And it's slow.
They do it on purpose.
All of a sudden, your phone's slow.
Did you ever watch the? I can't remember which one it was. The one with Michael Fassbender, the Steve Jobs movie.
No, I didn't see that.
That's the one with Ashton Kutcher, no?
There's one with Ashton Kutcher, and then soon after or soon before, there was one with Michael Fassbender and Seth Rogen.
Okay.
That was the same exact movie, basically like the life and death of Steve Jobs and like his career. And in that movie, you see the psychopath side of him.
Apparently, they were saying
you see the side of him, but like his genius of like making Macs. And there's this part in the movie where you see he makes Macs like there was special screws and special tools to access the Mac.
Security screws.
And why? Yes. Yeah, exactly.
They're called Pentalock. No, I don't know the word, man.
Anyways, okay.
Pentalobe screw, something like that.
So anyways, he had something, and like there's at their grand reveal, their grand opening to reveal the original Macintosh, whatever, part of the computer. He had his buddy there to like there was an issue happening and he had to access the thing right away and like open it with a screwdriver and get in so they can fix the issue before the reveal. And he couldn't get in because he didn't have the tools. And he was fucking mad. He's like, why do we use these fucking screws? Like it doesn't make any sense. And you realize it's because everything in Mac is uniquely Mac.
Yeah.
I can't crack open this laptop and change my processor if I need to.
You could, right? You could, but it's super complicated.
But it's not made to do that.
Yes.
You might fuck it up in the process.
Yes, probably.
You know what I mean? You have to bring it to a professional or whatever. Probably. Other laptops are a bit easier. Other computers.
They want you to stay in their ecosystem.
They want you to stay in their ecosystem. That's brilliant marketing.
100%.
So
their marketing is amazing.
No, at the end of the day, they're businessmen.
Yeah. Well,
the system is run as a business, so they have to make money. Their goal at the end of the day is to make money. So whatever way they could funnel you into them making money is what they're gonna go for.
Yeah, exactly, and it works.
But like, it doesn't work.
And they make a great product though. At the end of the day, like, look, the computer. Like,
I like using my Mac. Wow. It's super highly intuitive for the user interface.
Especially for what we're doing. It's perfect. Let's say you have
not that I'm shitting on Mac because I am a user, but like, given that we're doing all of our stuff on Adobe, you can 100% do it on a PC. The exact same thing.
Yes.
It's just easier to do everything with the Mac. Let's say I have my videos on our phones, let's say.
It's easier to talk. These two are easier to talk.
Yeah.
These
but
talk
Android
really
to
well.
Mac is no good. Android to PC is good.
That's it. Android to PC is good.
You have to get an Android after. Yeah.
But that's
iPhone to PC is not that good either.
But that's it. They're not made to communicate. These two communicate like extremely well.
It's amazing. Like you just airdrop an hour.
But the thing is, they could make you do it.
100%.
They could make you talk to a Samsung.
But why would they? They want you to buy the Mac.
Exactly.
The AirPods don't work with Samsung. Like they work, but the functionalities don't work.
Exactly.
Only thing you use for is Bluetooth.
Which makes those things what they are, right?
Exactly.
The pause, the take out, all that stuff, the gestures. Which Apple's
like even that when it came out, it was like revolutionary. Like it's 5 years already. It's out. I think 2015 it came out.
What?
The first AirPods?
Yeah.
The regular ones.
Yeah.
The regular size ones.
Yeah.
And like when it came out, everybody was freaking out. like, oh, the price is so freaking expensive, whatever.
Not so bad.
Look, like I didn't buy them right away. I wanted them. I waited.
Yeah, me too.
But when I pulled the trigger and I actually went and purchased them,
Yeah.
and I'm using them, and I'm like, wow,
Superior.
For 200 whatever.
Yes.
You're like, this is a superior product.
No,
Like I had Beats,
smart.
I had like all those other things.
Yeah.
They're all around the same price range if you think about it.
Yeah, for
But,
sure.
okay, maybe the quality on the
Yeah, you're not gonna
AirPods,
get Beats by Dre.
they might not be as good.
You're not
as
gonna get an
over-the-head.
over-ear.
Of course, it's not like a
yeah.
sound canceling headphone.
Exactly.
But yo, like
For an
you pull them
earphone.
out of your pocket, like the phone
Yeah.
call's happening, like the phone call comes in your
That's
phone,
what it's-
and you're doing something, pop them in your ear, they sync
good.
right away. Answer the phone call, the guy's in your ear already. It's
I
like,
think for our
oh, you paid a
I
200
know, that's
bucks,
what it
man,
is.
for
It's Apple's an experience.
It is.
It's to make your life
that's
easier.
true.
It is. It is.
Well, he said it with going back to Steve Jobs that when he made the first iPod or thought about it, you know, people told him like, "You're nuts. You can't fit that many songs in an iPod and an iPod."
Mm-hmm.
And he actually fired some people because
They challenged it.
they challenged
Yeah, follow his
him.
dream.
Like that's his genius. Like he was really like
Yeah,
you're saying, like
twisted.
almost borderline crazy.
Yeah, well, he was
Who would have
obsessive.
thought of that at
He was
that time?
obsessive.
What was that? 1,000 songs?
I know, it's
The
crazy.
first, the first fat ones that was
Yeah,
the bricks.
The bricks. Yeah.
that you felt the hard drive spinning
Yeah,
inside of
but
it.
like
Some of my friends still have both their
yeah,
iPods.
for sure. 1,000
Those are
songs.
sick,
Remember?
man.
Yeah.
The wheels.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, but
those are awesome.
he revolutionized music
The
with
MP3
that.
player.
Come
He
on.
did. He did.
Even with these, with the
did.
Mac, with the Macs,
No, 100%.
you know, like music
Yeah,
and like
stuff, yeah.
visuals. Those guys that are in the, like even us podcast, all that stuff. Man, he made
He,
a lot of.
he really did revolutionize music. He
yeah.
changed the face of the earth.
Oh, that's
that,
for sure.
That
Just
reveal
this,
changed
just
the-
this, just
that's
having
it.
this
It
on.
changed the face of the
Yeah,
earth.
but they specialized in music before they specialized
Yes,
Yeah.
he
in
did.
phones and
He
all
did.
that
It
It was
other
first
stuff,
the iPod
right?
and then eventually the iPhone.
Yeah.
The screen just got bigger and bigger until it became an iPhone.
They specialize in music. Well, he was if I'm not mistaken, Steve Jobs when he started Apple, after a while he got thrown. Like he became so big that the boardroom threw him out of his own company.
And then he started Pixar.
He started a company called Next,
Yeah.
which is a competitor to Apple.
Yes.
And then
He had Pixar
worked
too
for
from there,
Pixar,
no?
exactly.
Yeah.
And then
For real?
Yeah.
Pixar was
Steve
his
Jobs?
company. Yep.
Yes. Yo,
Pixar. He
Was
started
Pixar.
Pixar. He started
Pixar.
Pixar because of his daughter. Yeah.
Yes.
You should watch the movie.
Yo,
Dude.
no one ever told me that. I never knew
The
this.
Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the capital
And he
that
sold it to Disney? Pixar?
I don't know what happened
Well, that
after.
I don't know.
Yo, man.
But with the capital and the
Holy
money he
shit.
made off Pixar, he was able to go back to Apple and acquire his company back.
Yeah. Exactly. Crazy, eh?
I didn't know that, so I really have to watch
He's a genius. The
Yeah,
guy.
watch the movie, dude. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
the Michael Fassbender one is very educational.
it. Oh, yeah. That's
But
crazy.
ultimately,
Yo, but then there's
that's
interviews
I like
of
those movies,
people
though,
that
you know,
worked
they
with
do.
him and like knew him.
Yeah.
Bro, the
They'll
guy
say it.
was kind of nuts.
They'll say it. They'll say it.
Wozniacki, his partner, was saying
Yeah,
how he's
he
like
says it.
He's nuts. But most successful people, unfortunately, they're actually nuts.
That's kind of why I left the whole marketing world, though. It was a lot. It was too much. It wasn't for me anymore.
You have to be suited for it.
Yeah,
too.
I didn't
That
want to
too.
I had no interest in like pushing people to buy products that I didn't like. Not that I mean it's food, and I believe in food, and if it's good, it's good. But at the same time, it's just like why I have no desire in making anyone do anything. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to.
It's not for you.
You want
Not
to
for me.
force no one.
No, like
Marketing and
sales
sales
is
is not for you.
Not for me, no. I have like my good friend's. He's a traveling salesman. Like I have mad respect. Like it's a
the
lot
game,
of
yeah,
work.
it is.
You have to bust your ass.
Yeah.
You're making a living this way. Like it's crazy. But like, if you're not passionate about it, then it's not gonna work.
It's a skill, man. Like sales is, not everyone could do it, like you said. Some
No,
people,
not
like,
everybody could do it.
Just even talking to someone. Okay, just talk like what we're
You have to
doing
be
now.
personable.
Okay, right?
Yeah, you have to be personable. Yeah.
Like what we're doing right now. People can't do that. Imagine like
You gotta
they're
be an
like,
actor,
oh,
kind of.
I can't.
Yeah, kind of. You have to like connect with them. You know, you have to
To
hear
pretend
their
that
needs.
you care, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes
sometimes
you
yeah.
do care,
Again,
though.
No, for sure. For
For
sure,
you,
there's
I
time.
understand because you're getting these people that are with you for a while. Like what I was doing, it was like they'd come in, boom. Maybe I'll
Done.
see you in a couple of years.
Yeah.
You need more or whatever.
What do you sell?
I was before I was in mags and tires, performance, all that stuff. So
Okay.
a guy comes and buy mags, tires. A guy comes and buy I don't know anything performance. He's not gonna be back next week. It's expensive, right?
Yes,
Usually
yes.
it's kids like our
Yes.
age, whatever.
Yeah.
So not that you don't give a shit, but
I
you're
hear
trying
you.
to put on like
I
you
get
said,
it.
like an act.
Yeah.
Like you give a shit type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an actor.
You understand there, whatever what you have
And what do you
clients
sell?
for life.
I work at a car dealership for Mercedes-Benz.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
So like
you
him, he's
build
gonna
that
have to
relationship
deal with them
right?
too,
But
right?
I actually enjoy.
But when there's a
But
problem,
you
fucking love
enjoy
the
the
brand,
product.
man. Oh my God,
Exactly.
I love it,
That's
I
the
love it, I
thing.
love it.
But that's the thing.
I've
If
always
you
loved it.
believe in the product, then you want to get people to feel what you feel about it.
Well,
so you're
I'm
like,
that
oh
too.
man, for
I
sure,
was-
I'll get you to buy
yeah,
Mercedes.
I was like that too.
But there you go. That's
with
totally different. That's
performance
totally
and stuff.
different.
Yeah, I know.
But if you're like a salesman for like, let's say you're a vacuum salesman because you need to make ends meet.
Yeah.
You're never gonna feel passion for that job.
No, it's like people sell mattresses. Most people do like selling like people might like
Yeah.
selling mattresses,
Yeah.
but most part they don't like selling. They
Like,
just do it because
they're doing it to
okay.
do it. Like
Yeah.
there's no passion behind a mattress. I'm sorry. Like you know what I mean? Like
I love sleep so much.
Like car, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I can't sell mattresses.
You love that.
Such a thing.
But if you start talking to me about cars, I could ring your ear out for the next 4 hours.
You could sell. You could sell, but it's gonna be an act.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like it.
You're not gonna be genuine. You're not gonna.
I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and say, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But ultimately, I wanted to just.
Then waking up and.
I wanted to try doing something else. I just stopped.
Everybody has their own.
Yeah.
Goals, whatever, but they also have their own path that they love to do, right?
Sure.
So talking about, let's say, new comings.
In terms of new comings, though, I mean, I left marketing to pursue this because I want to make people laugh. I want to like brighten people's day, and I feel like that's what I should be doing with my life. I feel like that was my calling. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I have to try it now before I have kids.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm taking a big risk. Like my wife really supported me in this endeavor. I quit my job and I was like, let me just focus 100% on this.
So now you're really just doing that?
Yeah, I threw myself into it. There's that I wanted to do. I want to come out with the straight jacket for the phone. I want to write a kid's book. I want to get all this stuff.
When all that shit comes out, tell us. We'll share it.
Oh, thanks.
Especially with this episode, we'll link it. You know, like
awesome.
we'll 100%.
Yeah, that's
we
it.
love to support.
It's good that you guys are doing this too. Now's the time to invest in yourselves.
It's time, of course.
Well, yeah, especially we started before, like I told you, it's almost gonna be a year soon. So we started before COVID, but then we saw with COVID. That's why we brought in a lot of these guests type things. We're starting. We wanted to do that. We wanted to spotlight also, like, let's say people like you doing your own thing, like Matthew, Steve, all these guys that we all know.
Yeah.
Everybody does their own thing. We like to share. I don't know. It's like at the beginning we started off only cars, just me and Joe. Then after,
it's a good idea. This is a great idea. What you guys are doing.
I find
trying to mix it up, right?
And it's a really fun podcast. I gotta say, you guys have a really good dynamic.
For real?
Yeah, it doesn't have even if I don't know anything about cars, like we're still. Three people who grew up in Montreal, we can probably find things to talk about.
100%. Yeah, that's it. Like, who was it? That Joe, our buddy. He grew up with him. Like, he went to high school with him and everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he knows. Like, he has a Kia, and that's all he knows. I have a Kia. That's all. And he came on this podcast.
Yeah.
We don't want it only to be cars.
Yeah, there's so much you can talk about. Yeah. I mean, you could talk about cars too, of course.
When we get a car guy, like his friend that was a car guy,
could light up.
That's all we spoke about.
You light up.
And then
mix it up a bit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the podcast, we always ask our guests. Yeah. We didn't ask the last one because I was just so
focused.
You
said we didn't ask the asshole.
We didn't ask the last one. Sorry, I mumble a lot. I apologize. That's why I say my voice isn't for radio. But a 5-car. So your dream 5-car garage. So
dream 5-car garage.
If you had 5 doors in your house, your shop, whatever it is.
Okay, this is gonna be very loosey goosey. My answers.
It's okay.
Okay.
There's no price limit.
Okay, great. That'd be problematic.
Usually we say like you could pick like that one-off car that only exists once.
Yeah,
normally like if there's one that exists in the world, there's a good chance you're not gonna get it because the guy owns it forever, right?
I'm sure he doesn't know these ones of ones. Like I don't hardly know these ones of ones.
Right now, if you had 5 doors, what would be inside?
What would be inside? Yeah.
Okay, there'd probably be.
If you want to do it in your character.
Do you want me to do it in the character?
You're more than welcome.
Whatever you want.
Make a nice little clip.
What you guys tell me?
You do whatever's comfortable. Go.
Do the character. Why not?
All right. I would like to do the hot yellow hot rod Camaro from the Transformer movies.
The old ones?
The old ones or the new ones?
Damn it, that's a good one.
Like the one when Megan Fox opens the hood.
Yeah. The old one for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the old Camaro.
That's one.
The original Aston Martin, James Bond, Sean Connery.
Okay,
the DB5.
Original Aston
DB5. 1965.
But like the old school looking one, right?
Yeah, the silver gray one. I believe it's
insane. Yo, that's the first person that mentions that.
Yeah,
it's
one. There's I think it's featured in Skyfall, James Bond Skyfall.
Yes.
He
brings it back.
He brings it back
to
the hotel.
I think you're thinking of.
Isn't that Casino Royale?
No,
Skyfall.
Catch Me If You Can.
No, Catch Me If You Can.
I just watched it yesterday.
Catch Me If You Can. He takes James Bond's car. I think it's that one.
He pretends to be James Bond. He dresses like him.
No, but in Skyfall, doesn't he go steal it in the parking lot?
He steals it from a garage, but it's steal it. I mean, no, that's another one. In Skyfall, he opens his own private garage. It's a small, like, dinky private garage, and he takes the tarp off the car. And it's the OG.
There's one James Bond where he's the car is outside driving around. Someone's driving it, and like he pretends to be the guy, and he gets the keys to the car, and he goes and like.
No, not that one.
That's Skyfall. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember.
Well, that's not the car I'm talking. It might be Skyfall, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
What was before Skyfall?
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, and that's all Ford.
Casino Royale
was Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace.
Sure? Maybe it's Quantum of Solace.
It's Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, Spectre.
It's probably
Spectre.
Or I was
Yes,
gonna say the last
Inspector,
one.
he steals the keys.
Yes.
But that's a new one. That's
the new one. Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
about
that's
the
the new,
old.
the Valk or whatever it's called.
Spectre. No,
No,
the new
but-
one is going to be 25.
Can I look it up? Yeah,
Yeah,
new one's
I'm saying.
25.
Yeah, the new one's going to be insane.
No, but the one that he's
Aston
talking about in Catch Me If You
Martin.
Can.
I think it's.
I was watching it
the
yesterday.
DB5?
Yeah, but it's the old silver, the classic
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
It's like the OG
Yeah,
Aston Martin.
Yeah.
it's DB5.
Yeah, it's DB5.
I think it's
DB5.
Definitely
1965 DB5.
So we
But-
got Camaro. Yeah, good.
Aston, yeah.
Fucking beautiful car.
Yo, I'm telling you, when you said Catch Me If You Can,
Yeah.
I literally watched it
Yeah,
yesterday.
It was a great movie.
So, did you watch that movie?
No, not yet.
You never watched
What?
that movie?
No.
It's
It's
like
a
one of the best
classic.
movies
I know, I heard, I never watched
ever
it.
Okay,
made.
so DiCaprio is a con artist.
Yeah, he's trying to escape, not get caught. I know.
But in this whole,
I know the whole idea
at
of the
this
movie.
part, he goes and he's watching Sean Connery in one of the whatever, and he goes, "I want the same suit as him." He
Yeah.
goes and he pretends to buy the suit.
Yeah.
He buys the car. He doesn't barely knows how to drive. Like
Yeah.
insane. I
And
just saw
what's
that
her
part.
name?
Watch
Elizabeth. No, is it Elizabeth?
Who?
Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner is,
It's Jennifer
uh,
Garner, the girl he seduces as
Yeah.
James Bond. It's
Yeah.
sick.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I'm
I'm
it's
gonna watch
true.
it. All right.
Okay,
all
so
right,
there's
all right.
those two
Oh my
cars.
gosh.
Camaro,
Sure.
Aston.
Yeah, in
That's interesting.
the Batman movies
Yeah.
Batman.
and the Batman.
In the
I would
Batman?
for sure have the Tumbler car, 100%.
Which one?
The Tumbler,
What's the Tumblr?
What's the Tumbler?
Batmobile, man.
That's called the Tumbler.
Tumbler, yeah.
Which one?
The old ones or the new ones?
The new one, the new
Dark
his
Knight.
Tumbler, the Dark Knight, the tank he
The
drives.
tanks, yeah.
That's what it's called the Tumblr.
I never
The
knew it was
Tumbler,
called
yeah.
that.
I never knew it was called that.
Me neither.
Yeah, the Tumbler.
You would have that so you could drive through walls.
Fuck, wow. I had that for walls, roofs, whatever I need to, wherever I have to go, that I have to go fast.
Especially in that movie.
With the
he goes
fucking
through
rocket in the
Yo,
back.
Transport Quebec stopping
Yeah.
you guaranteed on the highway.
This is hard because now I only have 2 cars left.
That's a pretty.
Yeah, you see what I mean? That's why it's a question. Like, it catches almost everybody.
Okay, so I have 2 sports cars, 1 tank. I probably have like a.
One tank.
This one's hard. I'm gonna describe it to you guys. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a Mercedes. It's like
G-Wagon.
those old.
G-Wagon for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Is it a
that's it.
G-Wagon?
It's
It's
a square
like,
box.
Yeah, G-Wagon.
fucking love that car.
You just
That's
made it.
dope.
Oh, look at the
That
slot.
car
Yeah.
is good. That's like a Che Guevara era,
Yeah,
like
G63.
Yeah.
Or G-Wagon,
fucking
whatever.
beautiful, beautiful like truck. I would have
Yeah.
that for my wife too. I think she's like head over heels for that.
I would
car.
like the
a lot
G-Wagon.
of a lot of girls like that.
Like G-Wagon.
That's my girlfriend too. Same
And the
thing.
last one?
And then I think it would be a Tony Stark concept car Audi.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I think it'd be one like
The
which.
silver one that he was driving.
Yeah, what he drives a few of them in the
He
movies.
has the GT, the e-tron GT, now the last one.
Oh, fucking
That one's
beautiful!
insane,
My
huh?
God, the
Yeah.
Audi he drives is
The-
like
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
this
sorry,
world.
the one before.
That's in which one?
Avengers.
Yes, the Avengers.
I don't
but
remember.
the
He's driving them. He's
one-
driving them, and every time you
He
see
has
Tony
one-
driving, it's an Audi. So it changes each
Iron
time.
Man 1, he had the
Acura
R8.
1 year.
Iron Man 1, he had the first R8 that came out.
Yeah, the silver one.
Then he had
The one that doesn't actually exist. It's a
R8
concept
again.
car.
Yeah, it's the
That's
GT.
Audi, yeah.
It's the GT they call
Fucking
it.
beautiful.
But it's e-tron. It's electric
e-tron
car.
GT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the NSX on the first Avengers at the end.
Yes, yes,
The
the
red
NSX.
one.
Oh, fuck! It's so nice.
No,
Yeah, NSX
that
underrated,
e-tron,
man.
oh my
That
God,
car is
Audi.
underrated. The
Yeah.
NSX, underrated
The
car.
new one? Yeah, with the two motors, one
When I
electric.
see it driving
one,
on the street, man, it looks insane.
Yeah.
I love the new NSX.
There's not many. Eh?
No.
Well, there wasn't many of the old ones either.
The price tanked.
What they did good about that car? I don't know if you know anything about this, but NSX, the old engine, that 4-banger, that
Yeah. It's a no
Which is a
inline 6.
four-cylinder.
Is it
Okay.
a 4-cylinder or inline 6?
No, it's a 4-cylinder.
Okay.
It's a little engine and it was supposed to be a supercar, so like they were never fast. You know what I mean? They
Are
were
you sure
just,
it's not-
Okay.
I don't think it's a 4-cylinder.
I'm pretty sure it's a 4-cylinder. And then after maybe
I
there
think
was a
it's a
model
V6.
after that came out with a V6.
I think it's a V6.
Or you're telling me the V6 from what, the Odysseys?
Probably.
Ooh, that's why they were slow too.
The one that's low.
They're pretty slow compared to, okay, what would you comparing to with price? 911 turbos?
Yeah, they're probably sub 400,000.
Back in the day, they're compared to these cars that were...
Can I have an honorary car that I keep in someone else's garage?
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
sure, go.
You'll keep it in my garage if I ever get...
So back to Dark Knight.
Park it outside.
He drives a black
Aventador.
Lambo.
Yeah, the Murcielago. Well, Avento or Murcielago?
The one that he
It
the one
depends
the
which
one that he
one,
gets
which
into the
movie.
accident
Murcielago.
That's
in Dark
Murcielago?
Knight.
I think so.
I think it's Aventador that he gets the accident with, or does it get towed? The Aventador. There's one that
Okay,
gets
it's an
towed.
event.
Oh, the,
No,
no,
one-
the
the one
accident
where the guy
is the
hits him on
Murcielago.
The one where he purposely runs the light with the Lambo because he has to like
I think
stop the guy
that's
from
and
getting
he's
shot.
not. This is not the first one, right? There was
It is
a-
No, it's Dark Knight. It's the
No.
one with Joker.
That's it. It's the one with Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one-
the first one is where he goes to the hotel, the girls come out.
and that's the Murcielago. That's
Yeah.
the Murcielago. Then Aventador. That's how they introduced the Aventador. It was through that movie.
In the second,
When the guy
he's under.
runs him on the light because he's trying to like save the bus.
Yeah.
That's
He's
the
like
second
in-
one, I think.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. That's
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Second
No,
one.
Dark Knight Rises.
that's the third one.
That's the
Ah,
third
yeah,
one.
yeah, sorry,
The
okay.
first one is
Yeah,
what's it
yeah,
called?
yeah.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins.
Begins.
Exactly. That's when he has.
So
Liam
that's the
Neeson.
Lambo
trilogy.
from Dark Knight.
Aventador.
Aventador.
Black
Fucking,
Aventador.
that's my honorary car that I'll keep in like
It looks like
my
a
parents'
Batmobile.
garage.
It looks
I
like
saw
a-
one on Friday night, the blue one. It was behind me on the carry. He's driving whatever,
He
the
was
young
going to
guy
the
driving
Julep.
it. It's funny you say that. He's driving yesterday on my phone on Facebook on Montreal Car Spotter. Shout out to Montreal Car Spotter.
Oh yeah.
It's like the people like post like cars they see in Montreal.
They send them
Don't
in.
I see the exact same blue Lambo at the Petro-Canada on the carry and
Right,
the
yeah.
julep
So you
is?
knew it was that one.
Stopped by the cops. And the cop is checking the guy underneath the guy's car.
That video.
You saw it?
He's
The
checking
bullet?
the exhaust.
That's the same night.
What is that?
That was before I
you
saw
gotta be
him.
stupid. This cop, I'm sorry.
That was before I
whatever,
saw him.
I don't give a shit. He's checking a Lamborghini exhaust underneath the car.
And the car
But
is
the
all
exhaust-
covered. It's all carbon fiber.
yeah, but not only that.
You can't see
Yeah, but
it.
Joel,
Okay,
the
okay.
exhaust is not under. It's at the middle.
But that's why the
So
guy's
he's
looking
looking
underneath.
underneath.
Why is he looking to? What's he
Because the
looking?
car is so loud.
I guess the
Stock.
car's loud. He's trying to,
It's loud
they are
as
here.
stock.
They don't want you to do any modifications, so he's probably trying to bust balls.
Yeah,
but there's a video of a guy laughing. He goes, "Look at this guy! How he's
Yeah,
checking the
he
He doesn't know where he's
Yeah.
looking. He's like, the
He
sound's
doesn't
coming
know.
from somewhere.
That's
Yeah.
it. He's looking
Yeah.
underneath, but the exhaust comes up on those cars because the engine's in the back,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah.
So it's literally
Yeah.
right in your face. That's why it's loud too, right? And it's a freaking.
That, you know, when I was
loud.
a kid, I had a model Lambo that I used to play with all the time. It was purple, and it freaked me out.
Why
that
Diablo?
That short Diablo.
Yeah, the Diablo, and the
doors.
trunk was in the front, and the motor was in the back.
That's
I
the
never.
frunk.
Yeah, I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, this is like a fucked up model for the car. Like, they gave me the wrong
Made a
toy kind of thing.
mistake.
Yeah, and only later in life that I realized, I'm like, fuck, they really
made on
put
purpose,
shit in
yeah.
the front.
It's just
and there's
because
shit in
the
back.
weight is in the back.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Your wheels, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
grip,
Yeah.
everything,
Makes perfect
center of
sense.
gravity. Now it's first it was only front engine and rear engine. Now it's mid engine too. Like the R8 is mid engine just because it's not all the way in the back, like a Porsche. It's
Right,
sitting
it's 2
in the
seater.
back.
Yeah.
So
Behind
this
the
one,
axle.
This one, instead of having those seats, well, some of them still have seats, but whatever. They put it a bit more in the middle of
Yeah.
the car, so you have that more.
Which is cool.
Yeah,
50-50.
it's more
It's
for.
like pushing you from the back.
It's that, and it's more for even control.
That's
the
more
control
like
is,
the drivetrain. So
yeah.
rear-wheel drive
Okay.
feels like the car is pushing
pushing.
you.
Yeah.
All-wheel drive will feel like a pull. Like
Yeah, and front-wheel drive feels like the car is
pulling you
from
really
the front.
slowly.
Yeah, it's nuts.
All-wheel drive is like a slingshot type
Yeah,
feeling.
Yeah, right. You're getting like pulled forward.
Right away. Yeah.
Well, you feel like the whole car is. That's it's stupid.
It's
like,
weird,
I don't know how to
yeah.
explain it's the feeling, but like front-wheel drive cars,
Yeah.
you feel
Yeah.
like the
yeah.
front wheels are
Yes.
that's what's
Yes.
pulling
Bringing
you.
you.
Yeah.
Rear-wheel
Makes
drive
sense.
is pushing
Understeer,
you,
oversteer.
and then all-wheel drive is kind of like
All of them.
like
I have
It's a
I have
slingshot.
one last question for you guys.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Do you eat in your cars?
Are you
Depends.
crazy?
It depends.
Are you-
It depends where I'm
Depends.
going. It depends.
You're going to Mont Tremblant.
Yeah, I'll eat in my car.
What are you having? A bagel, like a sesame bagel?
No. Nothing that makes 5,000
I'll eat in my
crowns.
car. Yeah, exactly.
Nothing
like if
that
you go
makes
to Tim
5,000
Hortons and you eat
crowns.
fast
So you're gonna
food,
have like
If I'm having like a
wrap.
McDonald's like cheeseburger, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
yeah, that's not gonna make. Well, unless the lettuce goes everywhere, but you should be okay.
I don't think. And the juniors, yes, is lettuce.
In the juniors, yeah, there's no lettuce in a cheeseburger. Right?
No,
It's true. In the
I don't
juniors,
eat Big
lettuce
Macs
goes
and
everywhere.
stuff. So I
That's
just have
when,
like
when Joe
McDoubles
goes
or
to
whatever.
pick up
Yeah,
his
yeah.
food, he checks. Okay, they're gonna make a mess.
Yeah.
No, okay, this one has lettuce. No,
If
I
you
can't.
know-
If it's bagels, croissant,
Well, croissants are very flaky.
that's it. You know.
Yo, I made that mistake once. Trying to eat it even in the bag, right?
No, you
So makes
can't.
a disaster.
Shit,
Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
again.
But
never
But
again.
cookies,
It's a
chips,
thing. It's
no.
a gravity thing. Even if it goes in the bag, it's coming back.
Yeah,
Chips, no.
no.
Chips, no.
Water, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Coffee, if it's me drinking it, yes. If it's someone else drinking it,
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I mean,
sketch.
Do you ask
Yeah.
people like, do you finish your stuff before you come in?
My car? Yeah, no, I don't make people eat in my car.
No,
I don't
eh?
like that shit.
honestly, I don't really have
Already,
that
I don't
many
like
passengers.
myself doing it just because
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine someone, let's say you don't know or they don't care.
Yeah. And what kind of cars do you guys drive?
I have an Audi. That's why I was happy that you an Audi
Name dropped,
S3.
yeah.
Yeah, but I've been with Audi. It's my second one, so I like Audi.
I love Audis. Beautiful cars. And you?
I had a GTI. It's about a week. I sold it.
Really?
Yeah.
And Mo?
Now I'm
No,
driving.
no, he's looking at it.
I was
He's
gonna be
the-
fucking like
you
you
don't see him.
fucking
It's a bit
idiot.
depressed right now.
Yeah. He's like,
That's why we have to do a comedy based.
Yeah, cheer him up a bit.
to cheer him
Now I
up.
drive a 2010 Honda Civic
nice.
for a bit.
Classic.
16,000 kilometers.
Can't
Cars don't
go
break and
wrong.
they don't-
Yeah.
I have a Honda Civic.
There you go. They don't-
I've been driving Honda Civics since I got my license.
I had the opportunity to
yeah?
get rid of the
Can't go
car. I had the opportunity to get rid of the car. It made sense, like financially, whatever. I got rid of it, not to take a loss. And
That's good.
To the next endeavor.
yeah, exactly.
No?
I have other things
Onwards.
in the plan. Like the car is not really number one priority right now, but
Yeah.
the next one should be interesting.
Well, at your age, it's normal. But not many people at your age would have said, "I'm gonna get rid of my GTI because."
So
in
let
the
me just
future I
confirm
wanna
here
do
because
this."
I'm not a car guy. That's a Golf, right?
yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah,
the
we
one
used
of
to
the
drive to school in
highest,
one of those
Yeah.
fucking great.
I love that car. It was honestly
They're
one
nice
of my
cars,
favorite.
man.
I've
They're
driven,
Yeah,
fun
that's great.
cars.
I've driven like I could pretty much say almost every car except for like
Me
Pagani
too.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, good luck trying to
When
get
we're talking about like price
Yeah.
range,
Yeah.
and like bang for a buck.
for sport hatch. You're saying?
Say, yeah, for
Yeah,
hatchbacks.
number one car.
Honestly, one of my favorite cars to drive.
One of your favorite ones?
Yeah, it was manual too and stuff.
That's
was
it. You guys
awesome.
drive manual, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we both drive
I
manual.
figured you guys are manual drivers.
Well, I used to work at dealerships too, so you have to learn. How
I
to drive
wanted to get the
everything.
Civic manual, but they didn't have the option for us.
I don't think they do it anymore.
No, the base model
it
is
new
not.
ones?
Is it
yeah.
CVT?
It's a
Is it
2018. It's 2018, and they don't have base
It's
model.
because the new transmission that came out, CVT transmission. It's like you don't feel the shifts.
But I
It's
really
all one.
wanted
They're all
manual.
CVT.
I
My
really
one have now
wanted
CVT too.
That one's CVT too. That year too.
I feel
really
it.
wanted
It's so
manual.
annoying.
I hate CVT. It
too.
drives me nuts.
I wanted to.
Manual for sure.
Yeah, manual's
is,
fun.
Yeah.
It adds to the driving experience.
Yeah, it's good. It's overall good to know how to drive both if ever you're.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, for sure. You go to Europe and that's all there is.
Yeah, that's it. That too.
It's not like here. Everything's
No.
automatic.
Yeah, that's
In
crazy.
Europe, they just convert manual cars to automatic, but it's still a very much a manual car. You can
But
hear it
You
like
could buy
struggling
yeah.
to get up
automatic
to second,
cars.
third.
There, you could buy automatic cars
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
but it's
I drove a
lot
Fiat when I
rarer.
went in
weird, huh?
2018, and it was
Automatic.
the XL, like the big one,
Okay.
and it was automatic, but it was like basically
Rental
standard
car, though.
converted.
It was a rental car, right?
No, it was someone who lives there that I borrowed that
Oh,
car.
okay.
Yeah.
Because most rental car companies just do automatic because
Yeah.
Well, it's because the clutch,
tourists
people
come
burn
in.
the clutch,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
act
you don't want to fuck
stupid,
up your car.
people don't know how to drive manual.
and
You
they
see
go there,
it.
they don't give a shit, right?
They're like, oh, I'm gonna learn now.
Yeah, that's it.
Imagine how many clutches these guys have to
Yeah,
go through
burn.
and
It's like-
shit.
Yo, it was a pleasure to have you on.
Honestly, it was a blast, man. An hour
Killed
and
it.
30 minutes.
Thank you. An hour and 30
Yo,
minutes.
time flies,
Fuck,
man.
I feel really bad for you guys having to edit this down now.
Well,
Well, that's
Jesus Christ.
remember you said 2 hours and he's like, no, more like 6, 7.
Yeah.
That's
You have to
fine.
edit. That's so hard, eh?
It's-
You want to get all the best parts. There's gonna be
Yes.
a lot of. You have to trim
Yes.
all the excess
Honestly,
stuff.
we don't. To be honest, we keep it more raw. Like if there's
yeah.
some things that
I
let's
don't
say
really
like
trim off things unless it's like a fuck up in the audio or whatever.
yeah,
Then
like if
yes.
there's a mistake or something
Yeah,
like that.
but no one's gonna like an hour and a half. Like you're gonna have to bring it down. No, you have to bring it down to at least an hour.
I'll leave the full thing.
No,
man.
we leave the full thing.
Really?
What's the point of trimming it down?
I don't know.
Because then after we finally, let's say it's like I don't know, it's not as genuine as you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't want to like. Remember you said about the cuts?
Yeah.
I don't want to see the cuts.
Yeah, you want something.
Sometimes I have to do it because
I
there's
know.
actually an error or something.
want it to
like,
be-
Yeah, or like one of us,
something
whatever.
you can't fix it, you know.
Yeah.
Like other than these little things, like majority of it is just like going back and switching to the cameras. Obviously, color correction, all that stuff. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Man,
yeah,
this was
it
a lot
takes
of fun,
while.
guys. I had a blast.
Honestly,
you guys are really great guys.
hopefully we get.
Thank you.
Even we did this before COVID. I asked you
I don't possibly. Yeah.
months ago
It's been in
too.
the making, yeah, for
And
sure.
I had to. I had to
That means
delay- I had
that
to
means you
delay
guys
everyone.
have. That's it. But it's good that you guys have a
we
guest
have
list this wrapped
yeah.
up.
No, honestly,
Who do you have in store?
who's coming up next? The next one is who?
Culinary.
Culinary. You know Culinary?
Oh yeah, he worked with
You
Steve.
know him?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
He worked with Steve?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they physically work together, but like they're friends in the,
Yeah,
in the
I know.
field.
That-
if you
that I
will.
know, that I know, yeah.
Seems a really nice guy.
Yeah, him. Actually, we have what's it called coming up? You just did it with him, Sicilian Montreal.
Nick.
Yeah.
Cicinelli
Nick's-
Muriale.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah, we have one coming up with him
He's
too.
great.
Matthew's coming back
Yeah.
again.
Matthew.
Yeah,
He's
we
a
have
great
couple,
guy.
we have a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
We have different. Even we don't want to say this and that, but
Yeah.
We got some.
We got some-
I'm really
cool
looking forward to
business
seeing who
people
you guys
coming
have.
too.
and hopefully you can come back. Honestly, it was a
Oh
blast.
man, I'd love to
Yeah,
come
for
back.
sure.
If ever you guys are short a guest or whatever, let me know and I'll pop.
Even just we're gonna book it in just as a number
Yeah.
2. We like having the guests come
Repeat
back.
calls,
It's
yeah.
different, and it's
Yeah.
you're more comfortable too. You know who we are.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
you
gonna flow.
We
understand.
had the
yeah.
first repeat customer. Well, first repeat guest.
First repeat guest was Gino.
Joe, no?
Who's
Yeah,
Joe?
Gino, I had seen when you guys posted him again recently. I wasn't sure if you were posting like an additional clip from the first interview or
No.
if you had him twice.
We had him twice.
Okay.
We had him twice because the first time he came, he was more like just a guest, and now he came and he has his own podcast that he started, his own
He's got stuff going on.
side business that he started to do there with all the audio and
No, the
visual.
first repeat was Gino.
Huh?
The first repeat was Gino.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it. I thought it was Joe. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's Gino.
Yeah, if ever
Yeah.
you guys are down, I'd love to.
100%.
So much fun.
100%.
Yo,
100%.
camera 2, let them know where they can
Let
find
them know
you.
where they could find you, all your stuff, all your everything.
Find me in Montreal more days, most days than not.
Sometimes in Vancouver.
Yeah, sometimes on the other side of the country. No,
COVID slowed him down, or else he was traveling more.
Instagram basically. WGAF Radio Montreal.
That's in your YouTube.
YouTube is also WGF Radio. I don't know if there's a Montreal bit in there,
Facebook?
and Facebook as well. Yeah, but that's it. Find me there, and if not, don't be shy to say hi if you see me in the street. I don't always sound
Follow
as I do
him.
in the videos. Yeah,
Follow him. Share his stuff, guys. He's
Yeah.
hilarious. Honestly, he does.
find it funny. Yeah,
He's like us.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff with a lot of Montreal-based
yeah.
people.
If you know anybody,
yeah.
if you
That
guys
too, if
know
you guys know
anybody
anybody,
that thinks would be,
you don't know.
game
You're shy to tell him. Tell us.
to
We'll let
play,
him know.
yeah, to
for
be
sure.
in the videos and
Whatever it is, if you guys see this and you want to be on his videos,
Yeah.
even better.
Thank you so much, guys.
Episode
Really appreciate
23.
it.
You can
Yeah.
find us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, The Fuel Podcast. I'm Gio. That's Mas. That's
Joe.
WGAF for Joe.
Joe.
However you want to keep it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Chef Jeff.
Chef Jeff. That's it.
That's
The
the best
European
name.
guy that nobody has a name for, but it's all good.
Thanks, guys.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
It's good.
Peace.
Peace.